is everyone this morning? Denise will be a little late. She has a meeting. But how is everybody else this morning? Y'all got your coffee and your munchies. I'm going to get us some music here. Just a second, guys. I'm pulling up music for us. There we go. Okay, guys. What did anybody see last night? Good morning, Casa. Good morning, Eurobees. Good morning, Freddie and Lilith and Plugtooth. Good morning, Terry K. Good morning. Did I say Lilith? Good morning, Lilith. Good morning, Plugtooth. And good morning, Terry. Okay, I think I got everybody. So what did y'all see last night? Anything good? Oh, I'm sorry you can't stay, Plugtooth. Did anybody watch I think it's Master Rag that put out the videos on RSN? Did anybody catch any of the reaction channels that were showing that? It was really good. Oh, she dropped some like hints or whatever, Plugtooth, during her streams. I don't know how much anybody believes, but she has been talking about, you know, the price of an apartment in Montreal, just a bunch of different things that are kind of tipping people off. Good morning, IT. So I was just gonna see where you guys wanted to start it. Do you want to start straight off with Foodie Beauty, or do you want to start off with this Master Rag that did the videos all about RSN and all about like his past issues with SA? And it was very well done. Good morning, Dragon Tea. Did she say right out she's marrying him, IT? The parts that I saw, she just was like kind of hinting at it. She didn't outright say it. But I know, like on one of her streams yesterday or the day before, somebody was at her and CJ asked her, you know, what is their problem with you? And she's like, they don't like that I'm with him, which was, you know, totally outing that she's with him, which is so stupid because if there is a restraining order, now it's on tape that they're together. The one on RSN, Casa Vegas. Right, Freddie, they really are. Sorry guys, hubby was in here talking. So anyway, which one do we want to start with first? The one that goes over RSN, which is the one that, she's been paneling up with and delves into his past. Pugtooth, I don't believe anything anymore. Like literally nothing. At this point, all three of them deserve each other. Good morning, Texas. We were just about to get started. We were discussing whether there is, and you've probably run into it, Texas, because I see you in a lot of the same streams that I go into. We were discussing whether or not we want to show the video from Rag that he did on CJ RSN and all about his past with, SA and stuff like that. Or did we want to start right in on Foodie? Oh, plug, I hope not. Yeah, we'll do both. Oh, wait, guys, let me get the panel link pinned. There we go. Now we are pinned if anybody wants to come up. Okay, Plug Tooth, have a good day. I don't think she ever stopped seeing him either, Dragon T. Okay, I'm going to... Hi, Linda. I'm going to try to find his video, and we'll start with that one. Or she is live right now. We could start with her live if y'all want to do that. How about we do that? How about we start with Foodie's live? And we will go back to the beginning.
No way. Why is my camera following me?
You going downstairs now?
Yeah, but my camera's following me. Well, it's not good. Okay, hold on a second. Because I want to put on some pants, but... Hold on. I'm getting around. Oh. Are these clean? Yeah, these are clean. Do you do a smell test when you want to know if something's clean?
Yeah, I never bothered with that. I don't really need to do that.
I know you're trying to get me. You don't need to?
No.
Did I put these on right? I'll be right back, everybody. Alright.
You're just leaving your life on?
The sleep thing, she was on her regular stream till pretty much till she passed out. So everybody knew at the end of that stream that she was not going to be doing a sleep stream, which is really stupid because a sleep stream is against TOS on Twitch. So once again, she's not listening to any of the rules.
Start with Discovery. Or you can start with Star Trek Strange New Worlds. First episode just aired. Though the Strange New Worlds spins off from the second season of Discovery. But yeah, I mean, you can start wherever you damn well want. My parents used to watch it, is the only reason. I imagine a lot of people watched Next Generation just because their parents watched it. I mean, that's how I watched it. Like, that's how I got into it, was because my parents watched it. and then I became fairly obsessed with it. So, yeah. I actually bought the blueprint for the USS Enterprise D. Sorry, just wanna. Like I said, I'm just keeping y'all company here while Chantal makes her coffee. Just so that you're not just sitting, staring at an empty chair. I wish I was a nerd. It has its ups and downs. Nice, Kaylee. Where's the tubby? You mean Sam? He's downstairs. The cats are both downstairs. Chantal's fed them, so they're eating. You don't mind watching the chair? Better than me? It's a pretty good chair. I'll admit that it's a pretty good chair. Probably better, probably more entertaining than I am. I'll give you that. Early bird. Late bird. I never went to bed. That's my love life on a scale from the Pope to Bill Cosby. Pope? Sure as hell wouldn't want to be Bill Cosby.
You're harassing my members.
Yes. I'm keeping them company while you're
Good morning,
making your coffee.
Grebo.
Good morning. Is it my mic too loud?
Excuse me
No.
for wanting to
Nope, you're good.
What is my
provide your
life?
viewers some content.
Pete's and Chantal, first thing in the morning? Oh, joy.
All right, you're back.
Just be
Well,
glad we don't have
shuffle
the other
off.
two with them.
Oh, my God.
What are these? Olives.
Boy, she's looking really large.
What do you think about the marriage talk?
Oh, bring it on. I can't wait. Crackhead wedding. Woohoo!
I need a minute here. Good morning, armpit tits. Plain cheeseburgers. I have no breath to even say it. Joseph beef.
Is she high already?
I think she's just out of breath from moving.
My love life on a scale, I would say. Who's in the middle there? Oh, sorry, Bree.
Did they ask you if you're on a scale of Pope to Bill Cosby?
Oh,
What
really?
scale did they
Unbelievable.
ask you?
Yeah, Pope to Bill Cosby.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to be Bill Cosby.
So, Pete's isn't getting attention on his streams.
Or the Pope.
I think last night when he was streaming, he had maybe 40
That
people
you know.
watching him.
No, it just means you're not getting laid and
I
admitting
noticed
it.
that too.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah. So he's going to be more and more vocal on Chantal's because
Why is there palm oil
He's-
in my coffee creamer?
Bill Cosby?
he's as bad as her at this point.
Uh-huh.
That's a bad place to be.
Well, yeah, it's like.
Because he.
Pete, why is there palm oil in my coffee creamer?
Especially if she's now not bringing in the money, you'd think he would at least
Yep.
try to get a job.
No,
You're getting
yeah,
laid and
it's.
admitting
I am of the opinion Pete's.
No!
He's just as terrible as her.
Yeah.
Anyways, I need to bring my own bed sheets because I'm staying at a 1-star hotel. Thanks to you, Charlie, for getting my channel deleted. Now I have to stay at fucking 1 stars. So I'm up at the crack of dawn. I have to do laundry.
Wait,
Where-
why
did
is
she
she
say where
blaming?
she's going?
Why is she blaming
Joby.
Charlie Gold for her monetary
so
issues?
sneaky.
Because I think she blames Charlie for getting her channel taken down.
But you hate sunlight.
Because,
know,
you know,
dude.
it was
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
Charlie.
Yeah. And
The crack
her
of dawn is
channel's
like
death is
8:51
only
Beezer juice.
Charlie's fault. Nothing that
Right.
Chantal does.
Are you guys gonna
Not
miss me?
responsible.
And nobody
I'm
else
gonna be doing
reported
vlogs,
her.
guys.
Exactly.
I mean, I
And
I
she's
personally
just-
don't care a whole lot for Charlie, but
Yeah.
that wasn't all Charlie.
Exact. Well, and the
I'm really
fact
tired
is,
as fuck. See? You weren't blocked, were you?
Chantal's killing
I'm
her
tired.
own
I think I need
channel.
another nap, crusty starfish.
Yep.
Lauren, well, hi kitty. Just want to bees. No. Did you know that people
Wait.
actually thought that I'm serious about getting married? Emily, I'm gonna see the lyrics. I want to see the lyrics for this song. Big Little Lies intro song lyrics. I love that song, and I never knew the words.
Hi,
Did you
Dragon
ever
Tea.
want it? Did you want it back? Oh my!
I see you in chat. Don't be
Tears
mad.
me
She's a
apart.
stranger on the internet, and
We
her
can
life is
try and hide
pathetic.
it.
She's
It's all the same.
entertainment.
I've been losing you.
But I
one
get
day
it.
at a-
I
But he does
can't
this thing
stand
where
her
he
at
goes,
this point.
I've been losing. I can't even do it. He does this thing where he like sings even the song losing you one day at a time. And I know in my heart, in this cold heart, I can live or I can die. I believe if I just try. You believe in you and I. I love it.
Can I point out it's not
It's my
even
turn
a 7
to give
a.m.
you song recommendations.
where I am right
BB
now?
Angels of the 10th degree. What? Like I just gave you breakfast when I was downstairs, and now you're here.
What, Grievo?
I said, can I point out it's not even 7 a.m. where I am right now? I'm seriously questioning my life choices. Like, what am I doing with my life? I'm sitting here at 6:51 a.m. watching this Ham Planet further tank her channel. She lives with like the second most horrible human being in Canada, like my opinion. It's like I need a hug.
I haven't heard her say this stuff about marrying him, so that's the stuff I want to hear today.
Oh, yeah. So just real quick rundown. She's been bringing it up the last couple days, like, oh, people can change and everybody has redeeming qualities. And what would you do if we just showed up married? And, oh, do you think the success of my channel depends on if I'm with Nadar or not? Just,
And I'm a very forgiving person.
Yeah. So I'm wondering if it's not like she's thinking like, oh, I'll marry him and that will help with his citizenship issues. It won't, but in her crack-a-lackin' brain,
Well,
maybe.
and I wonder if it's like it is in the USA. Like if you are married, you don't have to testify against your spouse.
That's something. Wow. Now that's a good take, huh?
Yeah.
I'll let you push play. I'll stop talking, but I'm Googling that because, Google solves everything, right?
Right.
I'm a fucking genius as long as I got Google.
You're crying for what? For what? For love? Hey. Hi. Hi. Oh, you're cute. Okay.
Is the music
Chicken
too
stew,
high,
breakfast
guys?
chicken stew. I did just give them breakfast chicken stew.
Maybe turn the music down just a
A
scotch.
list of 5 songs. Oh, did you see my playlist recently, Plain Cheeseburgers? Can I go live at the 1 star? No, you're mean to me last night. You're getting nothing. Order McGunts for breakfast. I can't order. Actually, you're gonna laugh just one of these, or no, you're gonna be happy. No, you're gonna be mad because I didn't do it, but I was gonna get up at 3 a.m. and order McDonald's. Oh no, Uber Eats is only till 2. Shit. All right, I have some. Who called me armpit tits? You're not getting a postcard ever. Sam, here the cats are, thinking they're gonna come up on the computer desk. No, you're not. I gotta get ready and pack my bag. I hope I have enough clean clothes, or else I gotta do a load. But
All right, Dani, can you pause her?
Well, I'm upgraded from the KFC drawer to Mary Brown's. You believe?
So it says that the marital privilege is protected by the Canada Evidence Act. You are legally allowed to refuse to answer those questions as they are covered by the privilege. That privilege can be waived, but only by the witness, meaning that the spouse who is called as a witness has the choice to answer the questions or not.
Yep.
Yep.
See?
That was a good call. That was a good call.
I knew that's how it was here. Because people were mostly saying, it's like to keep him in Canada, blah, blah, blah. And I wasn't so sure about that. I was more like, if she, like, honestly, and I hate to say it, but if she really wants out of it, that's probably the easiest way for them to do it. Because if they don't have cooperation
And
from her, they're not going to take him down for
Yeah.
what he did to her.
And they can't get her for contempt of court
Right.
either because
Yep.
they're married. So, wow, that's super smart. That never occurred to me. Wow, I thought it was just a drug addict, crackhead thing, but no. There's some method to this madness. Woo, good
Yeah.
catch, Dani.
Well, yeah, because it's like that in the U.S. You don't have to be a witness against your own spouse. So, yep, that may be what they're doing.
Oh,
In you and
I just hope they film it.
Right?
Just keep the camera rolling.
I mean, we got to be able to see the torrid dress, you know.
In you and I.
Oh.
I'm gonna go turn the light on.
I'm praying
Hand
to
wash,
sweet
undies,
baby
and shirts.
Jesus right now.
Have fun. Have fun. Hi, Vance Beezer. Wipe the lock arc. Did you guys see my little... Over here. Over here. Over here. Did you guys see my cute little shelves here? See? Sam? Wait! Oh, Sam! Okay, Sam. Oh, I can't stand myself. He snuck up here. He snuck in the room. I seen him. He went like this. Sam. When I looked over, he was like this in the door. I'm like, what? I'm not doing anything. And then before you know it, where are you? You're up here. You're not supposed to. You're not supposed to. You're up here. You're not supposed to. Okay, guys, I need to... Oh, Lauren. I'm leaving like... Everyone sees you. All right, guys. Let's get the show on the road. Oh. I need to do some OnlyFans content. So...
Did she say
That's
where
my
she's
favorite smell.
going?
I have this collagen cream for the shower.
I didn't hear her. Did we go all the way back to the back? I wanted to go all the way
You
to the
believe
beginning.
in you and I.
Oh, God. Dani, don't make me watch it again. Don't make me watch it. Just
Oh,
kidding.
we didn't. It's all. It was. Yeah, we didn't. Cause
No
it's
way.
An hour behind. I'm sorry, Grebo.
Why is my camera following me?
Man, she is so huge. When she doesn't have that phone
Yeah, but my
on.
camera's following me. That's not good. Okay, hold on a second. Because I want to put on some pants, but... Hold on.
Oh. Yeah, she's massive.
Around. Oh. Are these clean?
Is that
Yeah, these are
NyQuil
clean.
or Pepto-Bismol sitting there?
Do you do a smell test when you want to know if something's clean?
Looks like NyQuil.
Yeah, I know about that.
Yeah, it looks like that NyQuil severe flu stuff.
I know you're trying to get me. You don't need to? Did I put these on right? I'll be right back, everybody.
That's a container of food sitting on top also.
Just leaving your light on.
Like a minimum of a quart.
And it looks nasty.
Yeah, it looks it's a big one. It's been sitting there for a hot minute. Does it sound like I'm yelling?
No.
Okay, good. It's like I have my window open. I don't need my neighbors to think I've totally lost my crackers. She just sits there yelling at her iPad all day. I don't know.
I am trying to get my office clean as I'm sitting here.
Oh,
If you hear anything, that's what it is.
oh, it's fine.
Hi, everybody. I'm up right now, too. Because I didn't go to
Um,
sleep. I didn't go to bed because I've been having some really shitty sleeping patterns. Staying up way too late,
It's
then
it's
sleeping in way too
called
late.
not
Hey,
having
cheeseburger.
a
Haven't
job
seen you in
or
a
a
bit.
purpose, Pete.
Hey, Kaylee. Hey, Joseph. Hey, Joshua. Hey, Lynn. Hey, Kitty.
And
Figure while she's making
Pete's
herself
is
some coffee,
desperate.
I'll try entertaining you for a little bit. I know I'm not
Pete's
as
is
entertaining as
desperate
her,
for
but
attention at this point.
I know.
Desperate.
I can keep you company. As she makes herself some coffee and then gets ready for the day. Has a love life.
No one cares.
Still non-existent.
Pete's.
Oh, by the way, if anyone's curious about did she figure out the Keurig? I guess so. I haven't figured out the Keurig, but I don't drink coffee, so I don't want to figure out the Keurig.
Yeah. Nobody cares,
I'll have a
Pete's.
video up later
Nobody
today. I've got a video
cares.
recorded and set to go up later today with my thoughts on Star Trek
Yep.
Picard Season 2. So,
Yep.
if anyone
Nobody
enjoys
cares about that either.
instant hot water, F the Keurig. Yep. I don't like coffee. I've never drank coffee. I've never wanted coffee. So, what do I care? Yeah. So if anyone wants to know my thoughts on second season of Star Trek Picard, stay tuned for that later today. I think I've got it set to go up around. 4 p.m. Eastern time. Dawn,
I gotta
she can tell
admit,
you where she's going.
Danny,
I
I think I'd rather give myself a
lot of people have them.
home
show.
done Brazilian
Yeah, go for it.
wax
Yeah.
than have to sit through
Yeah, I'll
one
just
of
be
pizza
I'll be
streams.
taking care of the cats and all that. While,
A do-it-yourself Brazilian with
Somebody
cheap
said-
duct tape.
Next generation is
Somebody
what I grew
said
up on,
he
so
outed her
I don't even know where to
yesterday
start.
and
I mean, you can
said
start wherever you damn
that
well
she
feel like, really.
messes with her
You know,
scale
you can go back to the
and
original series. You can
adds
start with Next
or
Generation. You can
subtracts
start with
70
Discovery.
pounds.
No.
Or you can start with Star Trek Strange New Worlds. First episode just aired.
Oh,
So the Strange New Worlds spins off from the second season.
oh,
of
that
let me
came
do the
from
math.
And that came from
That-
Pete. Pete doesn't lie.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can start
so
wherever you
she
damn well
take. Well,
want.
he's too stupid to lie. But that's not true. Pete's won't do a bald face
Okay,
lie,
just
but he
walk
will
away.
lie by omission or lie by half truth. But he won't just lie. Like
Right.
he'll. So let's see. She weighed in at 348.3.
I imagine a lot of people
plus
watch Next Generation
70
just because their parents watched
equals, holy crap, 418.3
that's how I watched it. Like that's how I got into it. Was
And that
because my
sounds
parents
more
watched it.
accurate.
And then I became
Wow.
fairly obsessed with it.
Wow. He said that in his stream yesterday?
I don't know because somebody told me he said it. I think it
Yeah.
was in his stream.
Yeah.
It seems like somebody would have noted that somewhere.
I actually bought the blueprint.
I know.
Oh, God,
you know
am I-
what? I feel like a lot of
USS
people were
Enterprise
dropping
D.
the ball yesterday. I also
Sorry, just
wanted
wanna-
to point out in
Like I said, I'm just keeping y'all company
one of
here
her
while Chantal makes her
streams-
coffee. Just so that you're not
Hold
just
on,
sitting
mhm.
staring at an empty chair.
Yeah, go ahead and
Yeah.
mute him. It's just like a
doesn't hurt.
gnat flying around your face. It's like,
It has its ups
oh.
and downs.
Hello? Hello, Danny. Did you just leave me up here alone? Well, hello, everybody in chat. Can you still hear me? Awkward pause time. Casa Vegas, hello. Can you still hear me? Hey, Cauliflower, can you still hear me? So here, I guess apparently it's time. If I wasn't still laying in bed and it wasn't, not even 7 a.m., I'd bring out the tiny microphone. But Danny was just letting us know that supposedly Pete's dropped some tea yesterday that Chantal messes with her scale, and
Sorry, I don't know.
it's
Here. I don't know what she stepped on, but
I was just telling him that Chantal supposedly subtracts 70 pounds, which makes her true weight 418.3 pounds. And then if anybody's new, that's just rolling in, Dani was saying that what about spouses having to testify against each other in a court of law? And in Canada, spouses don't have to. It's called the Canadian Evidence Act, and so you're legally allowed to refuse to answer the questions as they are covered by the privilege by this Canadian Evidence Act. So if Chantal and McStabby actually got married, if she was called to testify against him, either in her case or the May case, Chantal could legally say, "No, I'm choosing to remain silent and not be prosecuted for what's that, contempt." So
Yeah, that's interesting.
yeah. So okay, sorry, you can go ahead and push play.
It's
Didn't mean.
okay.
Yeah, all of a sudden I was like, okay, did she kick me out or did she leave me up here alone?
No, I don't know. My cat was on my desk, and I don't know what she stepped on the keyboard, but
That's funny. All right, well, let Pete's play again. I guess maybe so everybody thinks it was yesterday's Pete's video. I guess I could, once I get up and I drink like a gallon of coffee, I could put it on 2.0 and question my life decisions for about 10 minutes and then listen to him to see if it went. So, so we have actual proof, because you know how people will roll in and say, oh, they said this, they said that. And it's like, I do not want to be the perpetrator of spreading lies.
right. I would like to get
yeah,
I would like to get a clip of every area where things were said, like when she said about getting married and what she said. Just all the different things this week that she's been caught saying that lead up to them being together.
Okay,
And
well,
put it all in a video, and then how can you deny it?
What I can do is I will self-sacrifice, and I will agree to go through Pete's video, and I can record the clips you need if you can just dig back through Chinny's, because
Okay.
I don't have the mental fortitude to do both today. All right, go ahead and push play again. Oh my God, Pete's. He is lonely though. Like I said, he had a maximum of 43 people watching him last night.
Yeah, Pope to Bill Cosby.
Yeah, it's getting bad for him too.
Yeah, well, serves him right.
Or the Pope.
I mean, Pope just means you're not getting laid.
That you know. No, it just means you're not getting laid and admitting it. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not. I'm not getting laid. That's fine. It's not the end of the world.
Why is there palm oil in my coffee creamer?
Bill Cosby? If you're at the Bill Cosby level, that's a bad place to be.
Well, yeah. It's like,
Bill Cosby is so last.
Pete, why is there palm oil in my coffee
so
creamer?
irrelevant, Pete.
Palm oil.
I don't know.
Are you getting laid and admitting it? No! Anyways, I need to bring my own bed sheets because I'm staying at a 1-star hotel. Thanks to you, Charlie, for getting my channel deleted. Now I have to stay at fucking 1 stars.
That's not true,
I'm up at the
Chantal.
crack of dawn. I have to do laundry.
Yeah.
Well, it's not
She's
just one person.
Yeah,
And if it was one person, it would be you.
Exactly. But no, Chantal is actively getting her channel deleted, if nothing, got her a huge boost in views and viewers. She has actively killed her own channel. This has nothing to do with anybody.
Right.
Except for her own terrible behavior.
I'm going to be doing vlogs, guys.
Liar.
Hi, Gemini Gem.
She's going to be live streaming any place she can.
Really tired as fuck. See? You weren't blocked, were you? I'm tired. I think I need another nap. Crusty starfish. Lauren. Well, hi, Kitty. Just want to be. No. Did you know that people actually thought that I'm getting serious about getting married? I'm leaving.
Good morning, Sonia
I want to see the lyrics for this song.
Sonia Hobson.
Big.
Good morning,
Sonia Hobson. Intro song lyrics. I love that song, and I never knew the words. Did you ever want it? Did you want it back? Oh my, tears me apart. We can try and hide it. It's all the same. I've been losing you one day. But he does this thing where he goes, I've been losing. I can't even do it. He does this thing where he like sings even the song "Losing You One Day at a Time." And I know in my heart, in this cold heart, I can live or I can die. I believe if I just try. You believe in you and I.
Yeah, Miss T, 43 people watching you is a lot, but Pete's is used to having
It's
hundreds
my turn,
of
Plain
people
Cheeseburgers, to give you song
watching
recommendations.
him.
BB's Angels of the 10th Degree. What? Like I just
So
gave you
he's not
breakfast when I was
getting
downstairs, and now you're here crying for what? For what?
he's not
Come
getting
on.
the attention he thinks he needs.
Hey. Hi.
Oh my God, if I started a stream and I even had one person in there, I'd be happy. I don't know how. I have no idea. I haven't
Chicken
even, I've
stew,
never
breakfast
tried
chicken stew.
to go
I did
live.
just give them breakfast chicken stew. A list of 5 songs. Oh, did you see my playlist recently, Plain Cheeseburgers? Can I go live at the 1 star? No, you're mean to me last night. You're getting nothing. Order McGunts for breakfast. I can't order. Actually, you're gonna laugh just one of these, or no, you're gonna be happy. No, you're gonna be mad because I didn't do it. But I was gonna get up at 3 a.m. and order McDonald's. Oh no, Uber Eats is only till 2. Shit. All right, I have some. Who called me armpit tits? You're not getting a postcard ever. Sam, here the cats are, thinking they're gonna come up on the computer desk. No, you're not. I gotta get ready and pack my bag. I hope I have enough clean clothes, or else I gotta do a load, but I don't have enough time. Well, I'm upgraded from the KFC drawer to Mary Brown's.
Why are we not knowing where she's going?
In you and I. In you and I.
Does anybody in chat know where
In you
the
and I.
capsized ham planet
hand wash, undies, and
is
shirts.
going?
Have fun. Have fun.
Well, Texas One answered with, "It's soup
Hi,
time."
Beezer.
Enjoy your soup,
What the
Texas
art?
One. This is Dani.
Soup.
Push
Can
a
you guys
button.
see my little?
I guess pause it. Can you pause it for a second
Over here.
so
Yep.
we can?
Over here.
Okay. Does anybody? Looks like there's 21 people in here. Does anybody have any idea? Like, I'm pretty much at stalker level of watching Chantal and screenshotting, but I don't have any idea where she's going because, like, the thing is Monty, as you know, he's heard from somebody else that Nad supposedly has court on the 17th, which, let's see, Wednesday. So we got 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, which would be next Tuesday. And so where is Chantal going? Is she packing? Like, is she heading off to Montreal so they can actually do a shotgun wedding? Or is this just because I have not heard her mention going on a road trip or going anywhere at all? This is like all very sudden.
Sudden, yep.
Okay, so they have to get. Let's see. No, she hasn't said is what the internet tease says. So okay, I'll stop talking. Sorry. Go ahead and push play again. I hate trying to talk over the top of her because she's like,
Over here.
Right.
Sorry, Dani.
That's all right.
Did you guys see my cute little shelves here? See? Sam? Wait! Oh, Sam! Oh, I can't stand myself. He snuck up here. He snuck in the room. I seen him. He went like this. Sam. When I looked over, he was like this in the door. Like, what? I'm not doing anything. And then before you know it, where are you? You're up here. You're not supposed to. You're not supposed to. You're up here. You're not supposed to. Okay, guys, I need to. Oh, Lauren. I'm leaving late. Everyone sees you.
Good morning, Buster 22.
All right, guys. Let's get the show on the road. Oh. I need to do some OnlyFans content. So.
Good morning, Busta.
Tiff, it's my
Good
favorite
morning,
smell.
Dark Desert Highway.
I have this collagen cream for the shower.
I was wondering when you were going to find your way back.
You believe in you and I.
At this rate,
Feeling on.
Desert Highway, it may be the only way we get any content.
Good morning, Blue Dreams. Is it cloudy up at your place too?
Good
Or is
morning,
it
Blue.
sunny today? Is she going on a photo shoot? That would be funny, Dani. I love that for her merch. I seriously want to get a hoodie that says, "Say my name." She will not say my name. And I think
Good
I've been.
morning, Fun and Fab. Here comes Denise. Hello, girlfriend.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Busta, how are you? How is everybody? What is she doing?
She's
Planning a road trip.
yeah.
To where?
God only knows. It's like at the highway to hell. I'm gonna guess at this point. It's like it makes no sense.
Maybe she's going to India to make her own paneer. Yes, there it is, Busta. I know you waited all morning for me.
Yeah, she's like yesterday when she was streaming, she was having a lot of problems with her internet, and she ended up actually turning off her Wi-Fi because it was the only way. So, I'm just wondering, did she accidentally end this? Like, go into her channel. I'll go and look and see. Like, that's what she did yesterday. She was literally streaming and somehow accidentally ended it and started a new live stream.
Wasn't she on like 4 times yesterday?
Yes.
Because I only
Yeah,
saw 2 listed.
Let's see. There was cheeseburgers. There was cooking. No, nope. There was cooking and cleaning, and then there was cheeseburgers. But I didn't watch for her all day. I literally usually in the morning I just can't do
The
it.
cement guy.
No, I didn't
This is
watch
my
her either, but
coffee.
I keep getting the alerts, and I thought I saw a lot
Yeah.
of them yesterday.
No, the cooking and cleaning and the cheese or the Beeze triggers are the only ones I know about.
Her fiance called Blue Dreams. Who's her fiance this week?
I just need a garbage to put all this shit in.
Can you imagine? My grandmother
From the other day.
is rolling in her grave looking at this filth. Oh my God.
I want Doritos now.
Right?
Olive silly string.
7:18 in the morning and I want Doritos. Thanks, Chantal.
I'm so gross.
Well, it's 10:18 here.
Sam,
It's
do you like peeing my cat?
It's lunchtime.
Sam loves it. Probably not. Sorry, Sam.
Natty Daddy, of course, the only guy that matters. Yeah, stupid me, Blue Dreams.
She's Chantal's truly just starting to get that wearing a bed sheet look going.
Like what? Like you think she's gonna go out wear like a loincloth?
Hi, Lindsay.
Well, no, I'm just saying the stuff she wears is because she's
Rebecca's
so
lovely.
huge now
I know
that
you.
she just needs to get everything she buys. It
Quebec
looks like a sheet with a hole cut
is-
in it.
Oh,
It's 'cause
thank you
it's
for
very
Summer,
hilly.
Texas.
Is what I've noticed. Like when I went
Here's
to
what's
Quebec
happening.
City,
She's
there's
packed
so
up,
many
gassed up,
hills.
and checked up. Great.
Alright.
Man, I wish Canada was a little more open about their court system, so you could Google it and find
I
out.
know. New York, you
Can
can find out
the podcast make it
everybody's
back
business.
here?
Oh yeah, Monty's going up there
Really?
on the 17th.
For
Apparently,
real?
yeah,
Really?
he's gonna make the 4-hour
Sam.
drive, and he's going.
Do you see this plain
He's gonna go
cheeseburgers?
check out the Gatineau courthouse.
Where is he?
He's in New York. Well, no, he's not in New York. He's he's in my brain just totally went because my brain flipped over to Dragon Lord Frodo. Just we won't
Right.
talk about it, and it will
I'm
come
so
back to
tired
me.
as fuck in my block list. That's why I didn't. Anyone who's not in block wasn't in my block list.
Again with this block list.
Oh, my back. I don't know what I did. Like See the lower part?
Yeah, he's in
I'll show you my
Toronto.
box mountain.
There it came to me.
It's spasming.
Yes. Yeah, chat
How am I
saying
supposed to
he's
throw
in
my back out? My
Toronto.
back's already been thrown out.
So it's about a 4-hour drive.
Oh, right. Yeah, I thought he was in Canada too. Okay.
Yeah, he's in Canada.
That's what I
See,
thought.
look
But
at-
then you said driving up 4 hours, and it just
Yeah. So
you
yeah,
threw
and
me off.
that's the Alaskan in me coming out, because when I'm not in
Get
Alaska,
rid of
everything
Box
is
Mountain.
you have to drive up to get home. So I always say driving up to, because I'm
It's been
thinking
blocked
going
since we all
home to
pretended to be
Alaska,
EG.
everything's up.
Well,
So-
maybe you should have thought.
Texas, did she
I
make up?
remember when
with
you
him?
Beezers thought you were rebelling nice and good.
I didn't think she made up with Sandy and Ange.
Didn't you?
Oh no, yesterday she was talking about how
was that noise?
nasty they are, and
Aw,
you know, oh,
they're
you
dirty?
think people are friend, and then so no, she's not made up with
Why does my arm look like this right now?
what is it, Bandy
I don't
and
recognize
Vange
myself.
or Sandy and Ange?
I'm a biker chick. Vroom vroom. Excuse me.
Yeah, she is ginormous,
definitely dirty.
Sonia. I mean, look at her side from the side.
She doesn't look big though from the front.
No, she carries it out. Oh, and we don't know where. I'm taking one
Oh,
for
I
the
love this
team. I'm
dress.
gonna watch Pizza's stream.
Is it
Supposedly, he said Chantal
wear this dress
messes
again,
with the
guys?
scale and
Stop
subtracts
fat-shaming
70
yourself.
pounds.
Can we stop with this
For real.
motion sensor?
For real. So I'm going to watch his stream from yesterday. I'm taking one for the
Oh,
team.
thank
You're
God for
welcome.
that.
And I'm going to find the clip. Because if that's true, Chantal actually weighs
Taking dudes on
418
Box Mountain?
pounds and 3 ounces.
Oh, 3 ounces. Okay. Don't forget the 3
Yeah.
ounces.
Yeah, well, because that's all the difference right there. If she stopped
happened?
eating the way she is, she could lose that
So
3
I'm just so
ounces
I want them
easily.
extra dirty. This is a nice dress.
No, it's not.
Like a flower garden.
And it's clean.
She looks like a capsized ham planet.
I'm lean.
Oh yeah, pick some more of them crevices, Chantal. Oh, at least she's using a
I got
Q-tip.
flattered.
Circle the day on your calendar.
Casa Vegas, were you here the whole time? How do you
Yeah,
feel?
you were just ignoring her.
I was ignoring you, Casa. I'm sorry.
Forgotten olives. I did forget about them. Look at the forgotten olives picture.
Shauna K says, "Damn, even her scale is a hug box.
One of the color.
Even her scale lies to her."
But she's making it lie.
Right? That's true.
What is
That's very
this?
different.
What is this? What
I
is
need
she
to keep my
doing?
finger out of my nose. The piercer said.
Hey, Internet T, I actually
Can we
totally
pack-
agree.
Look at BBJ!
I cannot stand when people
Come
use
on,
drive
look
up
at
or drive
me,
down
agree.
incorrectly, so I'm sorry if I triggered
Sorry,
you, because
sometimes
I
my cats-
trigger myself
make
when
me
I
just,
do it, to
like,
be
crazy.
honest.
You're not supposed to spray the saline up your nose, what I do. I expect a quick tidy up before you leave.
Hey, Samoan Bites is in the chat.
Hi, Brooke.
Good morning,
223. I'm gonna be on a couple
Samoans.
days.
Morning,
Because my weekend is
Samoans.
now. I don't like weekends. Take a box with you when you leave. Maybe I'd like to decorate my place with boxes.
Hey, Rolling Stone.
Got a
Hey,
little
Cajun.
chunkier.
Oh, wait,
No,
the-
Sam was
now,
sleeping inside the
Samoans.
drawer, though. Oh, Ronnie! Hi! I didn't see you. What the hell? Well, there you are. This is a weird layout for my chat. I know I need
Danny,
to
did
take
you
care of my place.
see
When I
it
get
did
back,
like
I want to make it
a weird
Hey,
thing when you
Devin.
started
Shannon.
Melon? Did it look different for you?
really tired as fuck.
No.
I'm kind of
I
tired.
got like a different screen. Like it's asking me, like in the beginning now, if I want my camera and my
When am I gonna pack?
mic on.
We're going today.
Huh.
Like before you even get in, it's asking you.
Yeah, that's how it always has been.
I didn't
for
take
me.
edibles, no. Last night.
Like mine lets
I'm
me do
tired
it
now.
after
Maybe I
I
should go back to bed for an
put
hour.
the press join. Then I could do it. This was
Oh no,
it's
mine's
before now.
always been that way.
Mine's always before.
Oh really? This is the first. I was like, oh, maybe Melon had
I
an
don't seem
update.
well. I'm just tired.
Oh, now she's quiet now that we're done talking, bish.
Right.
Of course.
I want breakfast. You know what we should get?
I love how she says, "Oh, I want
just had a coffee. It
breakfast,"
didn't
when
help
you
at
well
all.
know she's probably been shoving
Clothes,
food in her
wigs,
face
wipes,
for however long she's been up.
It looks like
iPad. I don't
85
have
to,
any.
well, now it's 90 people watching her.
That's it?
Yep.
No way. That is like, well, she's off now. She's ended the stream.
This is probably
Oh,
makeup.
it's over. Okay.
Yeah, she ended the stream. I can't quite see
I think I'm
what
gonna
the
go back to bed
number
for like a half an
says.
hour. What do you think?
Yeah.
Plain cheese. I love that face. A hotel with a suite? You mean a kitchenette? It's okay. The only reason I watch MVB. Of course, your nasty ass would watch for the nasty comments. Go draw on your eyebrows and get the fuck out of here.
So nobody knows where she's going.
Nope, this is like just
Stay
some
live?
last minute
I know, I'm super
crack-a-lackin',
tired.
like, well,
Address it?
the fact she's been going on for a few days and joking about getting married, now all of a sudden she's going on a road trip, I don't know, pretty sus.
You're getting fuck all accountable, baby. Dora G, I've been talking to you since I became a member. Oh, hi, Dora G. Don't mind me, I'm just a little
8:30 EST.
tired. Yeah, Jenny. What might help? My bed. There's a meeting in my bed. Remember that song?
She's far too happy, though. She's doing something she
Oh,
wants to do.
100%. Right.
Yeah, this is her
This 2-day break will open my
smug,
channel?
singy
Actually, I'm gonna vlog.
Chantal. Yeah, and watch, like Internet T says, watch Nadar not come live either.
Well,
That'll
he
be
can
very
because he owns
telling.
the Ida.
Watch it.
He's been
Agathon.
watching
Yeah.
Ida.
Joe Beef for Prime Minister.
It'll be telling.
Just like that night with, what was he making?
I'm not
Was it the
moving, I'm just
lasagna
tired.
night? Or one of the
I don't-
nights? The Mexican
Yeah.
casserole night where he didn't go and sit at the table and eat?
Oh,
I see. I don't watch him, so I don't catch those things. So he shifted it up. Well, all you have to do is,
sorry, I'm just getting ready.
what is this? I'm gonna look for his.
He never
user
turned the
channel.
camera around.
I'm going to a one-star hotel to treat myself.
Oh, see, and that's
to
not
be
like
in
him.
a-
Right.
I saw clips of the kofta tagine one, and it was Chinny's editing style.
Oh, okay. Hey, Grandma Spud. Don't you love that for her?
I love that for her.
Get another cup of coffee?
She's very stupid, Buster.
Sorry, I just had to clean my thing. Just my piercing.
She's going to pick him up and record for him. The
Oh,
pre-recorded video, he will post it, and they will go off to a honeymoon, the one-star hotel.
I love that for them. I wish she just, well, she can't be honest right now because, it's been legally suggested.
You see all the
She
freaking
used
facial hair I
a
have.
word harsher than that. Like, she's been told, stop
Crazy.
talking about him.
Mm.
Wait. The sunlight is good for catching the hair, the little hairs. Give me a minute. Hi. League of Legends? No, I don't play that. You?
Yeah, I agree, Linda. The only reason Chantal, look at that side profile. Like,
Steve Stream,
she
I chickened
seriously
out, by the way.
looks like Marlon Brando did in the Island of Dr. Moreau. She's just huge.
Hi, Powder Puff.
Nobody knows Powder Puff. It's all we're guessing they're going off to get married.
If he's marrying her, she must have paid a pretty penny.
Yeah, well, like Dani brought up,
Miss
you
Hannigan.
don't have to testify against
Welcome
your
to our
spouse in
important Beezer.
Canada.
Ready to sit?
They can't
Right.
make you, and you won't go to
Hey.
prison.
is going to end in police and drama? I
I
don't
would
think
love
so.
that.
Oh,
Yes, Marlon Brando in Apocalypse Now,
I haven't
right?
told you where I'm going.
We just need
I'm
Flight of the
just going away for a
Valkyries
couple
to be
days.
playing in the background for.
It's really going to be nice out, and are supposed to. And I'm also Joseph Beef. I'm coming to your house.
Pete should be looking for housing.
Do I have some cash? No, I'm not. I'm just going to get some stuff, do some
Oh,
stuff.
did
I was
anybody
thinking of doing some
catch?
vlogs, like going to different parks and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah,
I
by
really just
yourself.
wanted to get out and like do nice, good things, like nice things.
Did anybody catch
I'm very busy enough. Brooke wants to know every detail of her
the
life.
look of Chantal's?
So for those who want to know every detail of my life,
I'll
or else
wait
I'm
till she
lying, yeah, you're
shuts
gonna be
up.
pissed off.
I don't like talking over her kitchen floor
Because then
yesterday
I'll
after
be
she
giving that to you.
quote unquote cleaned. She swung the camera. That floor is filthy. I have a screenshot. Oh my god, it was gross.
No, I didn't want
She
to
just clean cheeseburgers.
Oh yeah, it was disgusting. There were like,
She doesn't want to admit
yeah.
where she's going because
Hey, Lilith.
Come to London, Ontario. We have nothing here but a university and bars. That's what I hear. All right, let me.
So she's going away for a couple of days to vlog and go to different parts of places. Okay, yeah.
Sure, Jan.
I feel brain dead.
Hey, Tracy.
It's too early in the morning to function in life. There's a meeting. In my
Hey,
bed.
Miss Alyssa.
Are you guys gonna wait while I go shower?
Ugh.
Okay, get it. I'm gonna time her. Look at that. She is like actually her butt is eating her
Okay, I'll be
sheet.
back.
Okay, I'm gonna
gotta
start
shower.
the timer. Tell me when you hear the water start.
You can't see me, huh?
Stopwatch. I got my stopwatch out.
Can you see me?
Busta, anytime I went on vacation, I think I do extra cleaning just so when I get back home, I'm like, everything
Why would
is
you have a meeting in your bed?
Exactly. Nothing is worse than coming home to a filthy house.
Right.
Oh, it's the worst. Okay, is the
Cajun,
water
I
running?
will never, ever, ever cook her lasagna.
Do you hear water?
Yes, sorry.
Okay. I got the stopwatch going. And you think about all those rolls, it takes a hot minute to lift those up and scrub, and scrubbing the beef, because she can't exactly reach the beef. So, just saying. All right.
I did hear something like that, Internet T. They're going to an oratory. Nadar posted last week that he was going to get a tour.
Oh, my throat out back.
That.
Hi, sweetie.
Cajun, I will make my own lasagna, but it will not have any kind of olives or cottage cheese.
She used cottage cheese?
Yeah.
Well, did she actually say she was going to? He said he was going to an oratory, right?
What is an oratory?
It's a freaking chapel. It's another word. It's where you go to hear. It's a small chapel where you go to hear the word of God. It's oratory. It's an orator is somebody that speaks, and so it's basically a small. It's a small chapel, or a small, or you could go. They could be even an outside, like a small session to worship. So it's basically a place you could get married very easily. I'm gonna guess.
They said take 2 minutes off for her waiting for the water to get warm.
Yeah, look, here's the definition. Roman Catholics, a society of priests without vows, or a small chapel, especially for private worship.
Sorry.
See? I love Google.
Yeah, Cajun, I'm definitely going to do lasagna soon. And the noodles won't be ripped or cracked in half.
Your pasta? Are you
My
going to use
lasagna noodle.
cilantro? Are you
Never.
using cilantro in
No
your?
cilantro. Garlic. That's it.
It just does seem odd that he would mention an oratory and that she keeps talking about getting married. See, I don't keep up on his stuff because I can't watch him. I'd rather stab myself in the eyes with like a big pen.
Hey, Bina. Hey, Dragon. BC!
Ow.
And him too, Cajun. He cooked them and ripped them into pieces to make them fit, and she cracked us in half.
Oh, Bina Khan says actually the oratory in Montreal is a big landmark. Within it, there is a small oratory, but here calls the big oratory. So it sounds like it's a landmark you can go see in
Oh, okay.
Montreal. She's not out of the shower yet. She just tried to, that noise, she just tried to lean over and touch her hoo-ha to scrub it. Couldn't reach it.
Or she's just getting in. Or just getting out, trying to get her leg over.
Oh, let me mark that. Let me mark that as a lap.
Put a bullet
I
point
marked
in
it.
that.
Yep, I did. I marked it as a lap point. Either she was getting in or getting out. Maybe she was just getting in, because she would have waddled back out by now, so.
Doesn't it have to dry off a second?
Oh my God. Yeah, I think she might have just got in. You're right, Denise. She probably had to go in there, drop some kids off at the pool, and then get in, and because she probably doesn't use toilet paper and just uses the water pressure to clean her soiled nether regions.
What's up? Feels so nice.
Yep, she did just get in. You're right. You caught it, Denise.
It's a park somewhere she needs to pack for. MFW told her to get out of the house. Hello, bestie Kali.
It sounds like, did she just turn on the fan in there too? It sounded like that.
I heard something go on, yeah.
Yeah, she can flip that on from the shower. So she's been in the shower now for 1 minute and 23 seconds.
She told us the other night that she asked Cookie to choke her. Her plan all along has been to blackmail him and put it all on stream. Wish we knew May's side of the story.
Sammy L. Katzen, what are you doing?
She's already out.
And she's
done.
So, okay, so I'm going to push stop. No, wait. So from the second the water first started running, has only been 5 minutes and 57 seconds. And we heard a, after 4 minutes. And then she was talking about the hot water for 1 minute and 49 seconds. And now...
Yeah.
So if we rounded about maybe 2.5 minutes, she was in the shower.
Yes.
Yeah. I want to guess. And if we want to be generous and say within 15 seconds of the water started, she got in, she only been in the shower.
I don't want to know.
6 minutes tops.
Chicken stew, please don't let
Can
me
you
know.
scrub everything in 6 minutes?
What?
I mean, that's a task.
How much chicken stew do you want? I just gave you chicken stew. You're not getting more chicken stew today. Maybe later tonight. Later, when you're supper time. Because otherwise, chicken stew is for you. What? Oh, you're my biggest man I've ever seen. Oh, yes! What? Sorry, guys, I'll be right there. Yes.
Now she's going to cat's home again.
Chubby goose. Doing whatever a chubby goose. Chubby goose. Chubby goose. Chubby Goose. Look out. Look out, it's Chubby Goose.
All she did was basically water the plant. So like all the fungus and stuff growing in her tracks, she just watered it up so it could grow more. She didn't scrub
You're
anything.
cute and an old lady.
She
Smells like old
rinsed
lady.
it off.
Ugh. God.
Sam, this is how I get dressed every day. Why are you here investigating? What? Inspector Sam. Inspector Sam. Inspector Sam. My cats love me.
Yeah, I can take a quick shower like in 10 minutes and get my hair and, the important bits scrubbed, but there's no way in less than 6 minutes, Chantal. And that's literally from the second the water started to when we knew she's out of the shower. It was 5 minutes and 57 seconds.
Yeah, I'd take maybe 10 minutes.
I'm just drying my fupa. Be right back. Oh, yeah.
Why do we need to
Drying
know?
my she-balls.
She's really proud of the fact that she has distorted her body to the point that she has a saggy ball-like structure hanging in front of her vagina.
Saggy ball-like structure.
Saggy ball-like structure.
What am I going to wear? Inspector Gadget.
Exactly, Texas. She's one of those people, she just slaps some water in her pits and thinks she's good to go. Oh, now she shuts up. Now that we've stopped talking.
Right. Mm-hmm.
She's so inconsiderate.
No. Hold on, guys.
All right, I gotta screenshot this and Zoom. Man, she's huge.
Hi.
Yes, you probably are.
Oh, what are you doing? And that, that's not soap. Yeah, smell it. Mm-hmm.
Did she just smell that thing and then throw it away?
Oh, more
that
perfume.
top.
Okay.
Did she and then she put perfume on her neck?
Wow, 3
Jesus.
perfume.
Oh my God.
It doesn't matter how
always
many
sound like another
perfumes
region.
you're going to put on. If you smell, you smell.
Yeah, a pile of shite with perfume sprayed on it still smells like a pile of shite with is that Coco number or Chanel number 5 I smell? With the shite?
Samoans, you silly girl.
Did I see that right? Did she smell that
Desi,
cat, make a
welcome to
face,
Beezers,
and throw it on the bed?
Yes.
Oh my God.
All right.
Ew. God, I'm just thinking about the cottage cheese that's growing between her rolls that's now sitting in there damp and not wiped out. Ew.
Hi, guys.
Yeah, cottage cheese, just like the lasagna.
Hi, Tiff.
Yeah. Well, all that dead skin, you got to scrub that stuff away, or it sits there and it decomposes.
Oh my
in
God,
an
are the annoying
anaerobic
people
fashion.
unsubscribing? Yes. Don't threaten us with a good time, right, guys?
Okay, Professor.
What about this hair?
How about you put your wigs on? That was the whole point. That was the whole point of you shaving your head, was so I could wear nice wigs. All this did was make you lazy.
Thank you.
Now you don't got to wash your head. You don't got to brush your hair. You don't got to fix it.
Yep.
So it just added to the laziness.
All right, guys.
Because now you don't even wear the same wigs and make
What we're
yourself.
gonna do is
Now it's only these damn hat things.
Zeus Network would do a show.
The only way she could actually be lazier on stream would be if she actually slept on stream. She's so incredibly lazy. She cannot be bothered.
Or should I put different earrings? No one in the chat is happy about what?
Good morning, Collie.
Did I brush my teeth?
Good morning, Dani.
Yes, I did. Why is this even about him right now? This is about me going to enjoy myself. And do vlogs. We're going to put my moisturizer. I need hot dogs. I need food. I need a hot dog today.
No, Samoans, I'm saying, like, now that she doesn't have any hair, like, she doesn't have to wash her head. Like, she's thinking she doesn't have to wash her head. Not that I think that.
I can see her thinking that too. Like, man, that's good.
Right. I have no hair. Like, yeah, totally.
Right.
Yeah. Last night she was picking at her scalp.
This
I
hat
think
is
she
like a
has
little
like
bit
little
fancy, but not really.
ingrown
I
hair
still get to be
pimples.
comfortable. I'd rather give her money to watch them watch two fat girls hate on her for being fat. What? Stop putting your fingers in your nose. A really
just
long
know
Black
she
Mirror
smells.
episode? Desi,
I
love
don't
from
know who would be proud of him
Australia.
marrying
Thank you
them.
so much, Desi.
Ugh.
I've always wanted to go to Australia. Well, I want to hug a koala bear. Okay, I have a question for you for people in Australia, for real. Now, roll your eyes all you want. Can you approach a koala bear in the wild and hug it? Or will it give you rabies?
You give yourself rabies.
Oh. Faith, member for 8 months. Do you, boo? Love to you, girl. Still here. Ready, set, repeat, Faith. I appreciate it, Faith. You're the best, Faith.
What the hell's wrong with you, Faith?
Hey, tired.
Yeah, Buster. She thinks she's cute. She thinks she's this cute, quirky.
All right,
Like,
so now that I
ugh.
have makeup on. I hate shaving.
Oh,
Love
why'd you have
that
to
for
shave?
her.
Right.
Well, why'd you have to
I'm gonna
shave?
Put some of this on.
I mean, it would be normal for us to shave
See?
daily, but she, she hates to shave. So it was the special occasion. She has to shave right now. That's what. So she really probably didn't get into the shower then, Grebo.
So,
Oh,
It was probably
That's-
what we
She
heard.
shaved
That
her
was probably her
fupa.
getting in
her fupa faux pas.
because she was shaving in there.
oh, so that's all she got in there was get in and shave whatever she was going to
Right.
shave and get out.
Mhm.
Oh, she didn't even wash.
Her fupa faux pas.
Why are you surprised?
I'm not surprised. I'm not
think we
even
should put a wig?
disappointed. I just wish she'd,
It's gonna
be
hot, though.
honest. Just like go full
I think it's gonna be hot.
gross out.
There's so many
mode.
parks where I'm going. I want to go in a nice park, go for some walks.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
This is
Go
gonna be
for
kind
some
of like
walks.
Hey, Matt.
Nick,
a recharge
Mick.
kind of thing. Just
Lilith, don't even joke. I mean,
Recharging
actually,
and-
I think I would want to see the married arc because that would be a
Oh,
big shit show.
recharging and relaxing from a long year at work.
But you know
here.
what's going to happen if she does? She ain't going anywhere.
Why is there
They'll
still
have
fruit
her
flies?
on a
What's
very
going on with
short
the olives?
leash.
Oh, the Mary Browns. Sorry, BBJ.
Why does she put makeup on with the cap on? Take the freaking cap off. It would be like putting makeup on with a wig on. Wouldn't you put all your makeup and foundation on and then put your wig on?
Denise, who are you watching? Denise.
I mean, does she need to get those caps any
He still doesn't
filthier
even
than
like
they
me
are?
touching his eyes, so I can't do eye makeup.
Right?
So.
I think it's
Boring
like
doing
the
his
only
makeup.
thing she can pick up with
In a
her
lot of ways, you know what I
fingers. You know?
Hey, Leonie. Yeah, I'm actually at work right now.
Leanie.
Hi, Lainey.
Grebo, how are you feeling?
Joseph
Olive.
Beef, where are you?
Okay.
I'm watching Chantal at the butt crack of dawn. Like I
Don't be
said, I'm
tempted to
seriously
fuck a homicide.
questioning my life decisions
Why would I
right
do
now.
that?
Mhm.
So is that going to be her wedding dress? Is she getting married in that thing?
It's blue.
This is
Something
even
blue.
better. Look at this one's
Isn't
even
it?
bigger.
Is that blue? Or is it black?
This lip plumper.
I think it's blue.
Is it borrowed?
Beauty blender.
Somebody else bought it for her, probably.
Bluish.
There you go.
Maybe Dee Dee did. Maybe Dee Dee's the maid of honor.
Stop.
You guys are funny.
Yes,
So funny I forgot to laugh.
yes, we are.
You love me. Nars.
So, Grebo, did she confirm that that's exactly what's happening?
No.
No,
Okay.
we're just guessing. But Pete supposedly yesterday did say she takes
That's a lot of
70 pounds off her scale.
Really? What a shock. Like we didn't know that she was already over 400 pounds.
Blush brush. Eyebrows.
Why are you such a rush? Oh, she spit up, right, Dani?
I think we've lost Dani. Somebody called 911.
Yeah, she is. She's on. I think she's on 1.5.
Dani, how's your will to live? You doing okay up there?
Yeah.
Have you
You've
That's
been
why I
watching this
came
for a
on
hot
today.
minute.
Today I'm Dani's emotional
Have you heard that
support.
song by Def Leppard?
That wasn't me.
That was Nadar.
Okay.
Have you ever wanted someone you just couldn't have?
Why is she singing that song?
What have you ever wanted so
Hi,
bad?
guys.
Have you
Some,
the Def Leppard song? Because she's a moron.
she just says so much with what she's trying to sing. Have you ever
Oh,
wanted
yeah.
someone
So
so bad?
There
Yeah.
you are.
Yeah.
Bet again, baby.
Tell me you're banging Nadar without telling me you're banging Nadar, Chantal.
I was like, you better put Chantal
I'll
after
save
that.
your kisses for a rainy day. Baby, that's romantic. You have my wedding all figured out? Aw.
Why is
That's
this
so cool.
funny to her? She's
She's
Where's
talking
my
to her
wedding gonna be?
chat.
You can take this out and put earrings inside. See? Okay. I love these earrings from Moonlight. Actually, those would look cute today, wouldn't they? Imagine getting married to somebody here. I know. I know what you're thinking.
That was a notification.
Mm-hmm. Wait, did he go live?
No, it was a text.
Yeah, that was. Let's see. She streamed this. It ended about 20 minutes ago, a half hour ago. And so let's see, 6. So she started streaming this about what, 9 a.m. East Coast time?
BBJ!
I think it was around,
Yeah, I
I
see
think
something
so.
on the ground. It's making me nervous.
8 a.m. or
What do you
something.
see?
She started.
Why is there hair
That's
everywhere?
No,
9 a.m.
Linda.
Yeah, 9 a.m. Eastern.
That's very
Do I have any
early for
powder?
her.
Exactly.
So something's up.
Can you
McStabby
bring
has
a
an appointment.
pair of lashes?
Damn
Yeah, I
it.
was just gonna say, does he have some kind of anger management thing to go to?
I'm not gonna wear any right now. Because I just don't feel like it's.
Oh boy.
Like, I really don't.
When do you feel like doing anything? Only when it has to
Should
do
I
with
wear
that.
lipstick?
Yeah.
I save your
Mine-
kisses for a rainy day.
Shut up.
God, I hate it when she sings. I really do.
You and me both. Plus, it's a song I love. Shut it.
What is it?
Def
I don't
Leppard, Have
recognize
You
it.
Ever Needed Someone So Bad? It's a Def Leppard song.
Oh, okay.
I'm going on a little trip.
Good. Can you go for, you know?
You guys are coming with me?
Oh, we are? Let's say this. How far will we get on this trip?
Is it 8 a.m. yet so I can have some coffee? What time is it? 7.
Why do you gotta wait for 8 a.m.?
I have a rule because I drink way too much coffee, so I have little rules. Otherwise, because I'm already pretty high
You get to
strung,
go
you don't
too.
want to
Hey,
see
Beeze,
me
you
on
know
too
it.
much
Hey,
caffeine.
Delia,
It ain't pretty.
Tiffany. Brooke, you're not blocked. No. When I grow up. Do 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 do.
Why is she singing Susan Vega?
Is
Now
that what
that
she's
makes me
trying?
mad.
Is that what
Yeah.
she's trying to attempt? Oh, that Tom's
do
Diner, really?
do. Yeah, that's Susan Vega. I go walking. Yeah.
You guys quiet when you do
So
mascara.
random.
I wish he'd go on a singing competition show, Casa Vegas.
Oh my God.
Why
Wouldn't that
would
be
you
awesome?
wish that on the world, Denise?
Because I want to see it.
Okay.
Starfish, Wilhelmina.
Enjoyment.
Do I look okay?
A couple of days, Tracy, but we don't know where she's
This is
going.
the Bad Gal Bang from Benefit. Maybe I should bring a red lipstick just in case.
In case of what?
Yes, Texas, the long road. Hey, M. Hobbs. Who just fell? Oh, Grable just dropped.
Grebo.
Now I need to put more. I just need to even out my lashes. We're going on a trip, guys, so pack up your bags. We're going to parks.
Oh, we're going to parks. I mean, that is
We're enjoying the nice spring weather over the next couple days.
that's a party in the bag right there.
Yes.
Parks.
Right? Oh my god, my lashes are so lumpy. You should see this.
Because you always put makeup on when you go to a
What do you
park.
think?
You don't?
Well, I mean, if you're her.
Who's doing that?
Not me.
Who's
You're not ignored.
from?
I thought it was Grebo before. Because she does that.
It sounds like a little bird. Beep, beep, beep.
Yeah.
Plain cheeseburger.
Can't stand the way she says that name.
I miss a lot in this chat.
Did
I
you
really
hear
do, don't I?
yesterday, Denise? She misses orange chicken. She was
I'm happy.
rattling off like VIB she misses.
Are we looking at the fully inclusive apartments? Maybe. Yes. Maybe. Would you guys be upset about that? I'm only kidding. God. Pete comes in the room. Are you getting married? Are you getting an apartment? No, Pete.
Like it's sad that
my
Pete
friend's
has
high
to
and
ask
dry. I don't
that.
know why that would ever be a concern. Even if I did get something, I wouldn't leave him like high and dry. I'm not like that.
Like that he knows she's so shady that she wouldn't even tell him.
Mm-hmm. Look at the grin on her face.
Dani, is the link in the chat? Because Grable got kicked and she needs the link again.
Yeah, it's pinned.
So basically, guys, I just want try to have some privacy in the next couple days, but also
Oh, please.
Mostly I just want to like do something different. I want to enjoy the spring weather. Let me just see what the weather's going to be like.
Oh my God. I hate freaking compulsive liars that
Did you really want it?
down.
Did you want it bad? Oh, It's going to be 27 today, 30 tomorrow, and 29 on Friday. So
Oh, wow. Look at
30
that
is like what it
spring
was in
weather.
friggin' Cuba. The limo service again? What? I can have my privacy?
Hey, Rolling Stone.
I'll be in a car. I don't play games. Am I staying in Canada? Yes, because it's going to be hot. Have fun and be safe. We don't need to know. But I'm going to be doing some vlogs for you guys. So I'm going to
Vlog,
definitely
shotgun
vlog.
live. Okay.
And I just want to like go out and enjoy where I'm going. There's like a lot of nice little areas and little shops and stuff. And so I just thought, just pick somewhere random and middle of nowhere.
Do
and just have
not
a good
come to
time.
New York.
Yeah.
Don't even make that come out of your mouth.
I'm
Wedding
just
arc!
saying. I'm just saying.
Imagine I came back with a bubblegum machine ring and I'm like, I'm
Don't
married.
even put it out into the atmosphere.
No, we're not.
I'm sorry, Denise.
No.
Just in case you had
No,
that
fine.
thought across your head.
Tell us 10% of something. Oh, I didn't see obese to bees. What does it say? Right. What the hell? Why you gotta make me look like a kiwi
What does that
though?
sound?
I know. I hear it too.
It's my
Danny,
daughter
I know.
texting
Sex,
me
drugs,
from
and
school.
mukbangs.
Oh,
I'm such a train
okay.
wreck. Oh my god, when someone makes a video about you titled "Sex, Drugs, and
It
whatever."
sounds like a
else.
tiny little bird.
Oh my god.
Or it sounds like Grebo when she does Pete.
L5. I'm not going to Lachine. You think I'm on a vacation in Lachine?
Yes.
What am I going to eat on the way? Chicken burgers. What,
She's
what was it? Who was
backstage,
it yesterday?
guys.
Sent puts in with chunks of Parmesan cubes.
Hang on, guys. I gotta
Sam's Club.
set up somebody to pick up my daughter.
Unless the payday or this outing.
You okay?
They had a field
Would you
day
like a Kleenex?
yesterday, and she got absolutely
I
fried.
want to do that. I did do
sunburn.
that, but yeah, I know.
Oh.
I have a better
And
setup.
she's like major
Oh,
hurting.
geez, Chantal.
And the nurse, she went to the nurse, and the nurse sprayed some stuff on it, and it made it worse.
Oh,
So yeah, so she's
Yeah, they're
hurting.
not. I thought they weren't supposed to do that, actually.
Really. I mean, they know
Actually-
not to give her medicines because she has allergies
can't
to
be
different
allowed because of
medicines
the
and stuff, but all right, I'll be right back, guys.
You guys make me laugh, and I don't want to, but you do.
did
So
you
yeah,
like
I was like, "Would you like a Kleenex?" I'm like, "No, I'm good."
Yeah,
No.
Grebo is sitting
Schmeat?
backstage.
Tiff. Oh my god, Dark Desert Highway makes me laugh. Outhouse wedding venue. I can't stop laughing. Y'all are fucked up. Remember whenever I was on Real Stream News, he's like, wait, I just want to ask you though. People are saying something about gonorrhea in the throat, and
Funny.
this is hysterical.
okay, I gotta go. Can we bring BBJ for real?
Grebo is
think she'd
still
mind.
sitting backstage.
BB
It says.
I can't do it because Danny's running it.
Oh, okay. I'm
Otherwise,
sorry, Grebo.
otherwise I let her in.
Abby is gonna be blaring from the Sangria Red Key at about.
This is all so freaking funny.
Get ready for Itchy Coochie. What? Will there be
This
Arabic
woman's
music?
gonna come
So
back
excited.
married. Watch.
I want to see it.
No,
But I
this is
wanna
so
see the
mean,
wedding.
but to laugh at my
No
boyfriend at the time.
ceremony, no nothing.
But I remember when I was
It's gonna be
first
one
like
of them justice
seeing
of the
and
peace
then seeing him,
things.
and I went live from his house, and all I seen was plain
I want to
cheeseburgers.
see the wedding.
Thanks.
though.
Denise, why?
Oh, God.
You want to see the spread?
You guys have gotten me
what
through
they
some dank
have?
situations, I tell you.
It's just gonna be
All right,
paneer.
I gotta go.
Paneer and lasagna. Made by both of
There's
them.
a filter that turns
Right.
coughs and the dog barks.
Nada's gonna cook all the food for it.
That's it. Yep. No, we don't spend money. I cook.
What?
Right.
Okay, I gotta go.
No, I gotta go. Gotta go.
Gotta go.
rush.
Gotta go.
Oh, I need to get some personal wipes, anyways.
Did she finish that damn lasagna, or is it still sitting on the counter?
It's always still there.
Hi, Jericho.
Okay, keep an eye out for my vlogs.
Hey, Jericho.
I gotta go. You guys are fucking laughing at me. Personal wipes.
Oh my
That's what they label them as. Flushable personal wipes. Bye. Say bye to BBJ. Bye, everybody.
Yeah, say goodbye to BBJ because you're not going to see him either.
Yeah. Something is so deeply wrong with her.
Oh, no. Now we got to look at this till Dani comes back. Why am I being tortured?
I don't know. By the way, thank you for showing up last night. I appreciate it.
Oh, no. If I'm on, I see you live, I always come in.
Yeah.
Or if I'm driving, sometimes I'm driving a lot and I listen to you like a podcast.
I'm sorry. Oh my
What are you
lord.
sorry about? You keep me company while I drive.
Well, yeah, there's that. We had a piece out of that video after a while. I was like, this is just the same stuff being, told over and over again, and it's too disturbing. And then it got like Animal House after party after a while. I don't know what happened. Were you Samoans? Why didn't you say hello or something? Dang it.
She was cooking. She said,
That's right. That's right. Because Samoans knows how to cook as opposed to what we've been witness to.
Right.
I still say that thing is sitting festering on the counter.
Oh, I don't doubt that at all.
Mm-hmm. Even she didn't finish it. She's like, oh, some of the noodles didn't get cooked. Really? Now we get to stare at her 2 forearms.
Oh. Oh, did you watch Peter's? Have you been keeping track?
You know what? I did try the other night that he came back, and to me, I had a hard time with it because he first of all, you could tell he dropped a lot of weight.
Yeah.
And he looks so I don't know. You could tell he's still pretty disturbed by everything.
Yeah, he looks very depressed and
Yeah.
yeah, it was sad to watch.
Yeah, I didn't make it through the whole thing. I actually stopped it because I was about to fall asleep. But yeah, I'm gonna go back to it. But because I love watching Peter Mom, but I know that this has got to be horrible for him. What did you make, Samoans? I think I know. Wasn't it something strange?
Gross. Extra, super extra gross.
Why?
It's like the more we try to stump her husband to not eat something, and not only does he eat it, but he likes it.
Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. So this is a thing. They do secretly get married. I'm telling you, I think she's going to come back married or raging.
Oh, I need a rage.
Yeah. All of this, like, hi guys, I need my privacy.
Yeah, I mean, the only time she ever says she needs privacy is him. I mean, hello.
Well, that's not so bad. I bet you, did he like deep fry it?
Kali, they look like little baby hands.
Did he put sriracha on it and some olives?
They look like freaking baby hands.
Yeah, I don't doubt it. I don't want to know, but I'm just asking. Was it dipped in some kind of, sauce?
She made like a fancy sauce for it.
Of course. So it was palatable.
Yes.
Did you try it, Samoans? Did you like it?
Hey, Jessica.
Married and raging. I can see it. I don't think so. But she keeps talking about a wedding and a marriage, and I just want somebody to propose.
Yeah, Jessica, married and raging. Oh, that would be my favorite arc.
Instead of married with children, married with rage.
Yes.
So I heard you tried paneer, Denise. What did you think?
Oh, I thought it was so good.
Good.
But it's very filling.
Well, yeah. A lot of butter, I think, right? Is that what they put in
Well,
paneer?
I think I ordered it wrong because I don't know if you watched my video, but I got a lot of food, so I think I definitely ordered wrong.
Oh man. No, I have to go watch it, but I think they put butter in the paneer. They put
No,
butter in
the paneer itself is just fried cheese.
Oh, well, there you
So
go.
that was plain over like some veggies. So I probably ordered that maybe as a meal instead of like a side kind of thing.
Yeah.
So that's probably why there was like a large portion of it.
And now just imagine she eats that 3 times a day.
And then the butter sauce I got had chicken in it,
Mm-hmm.
which I guess should have had the paneer, not chicken.
Right.
So the whole thing was all messed up. So now for next time, I'll know how to order it.
Yeah,
But
you got to switch it around.
yeah, but
They
you have
look like
to
monkey
you have to dip the
hands.
paneer into something because it does not. It's a very very faint light taste, and I
Mhm.
think it tastes similar to like ricotta
Oh, okay.
if it was solid.
Okay. They look like monkey.
Dipping it was good. I mean, the butter sauce is delicious. I'm not a big curry fan, so the butter sauce
Mhm.
is really the only one that didn't have curry in it,
Right.
which is why I said let me try the butter sauce. But honestly, I could just get a container of the butter sauce with the garlic naan and just eat that.
Yeah, isn't that essentially what she was doing? Just dipping the naan into the paneer.
Right. Well, the paneer is in her butter sauce. However she gets it ordered, hers is already in the sauce. But I
Mm,
can have the sauce plain and just dip the bread.
right.
I don't need the chicken or the paneer in it.
Ugh. I don't know why everybody wants to see this. Do you understand how miserable these two will be?
Hey, Liv Jill.
And life would change drastically for her. She doesn't understand what being married to an Egyptian man means. And why do I think Didi would be part of it too? See, no, none of this is a good idea.
Jericho. I want them to get married, and then she drives a traveling hummus van around for Nadar.
Mm-hmm. Love that for them.
It wouldn't be a hummus van. I think it would probably be a Baba Ganoush
Pita.
van. Hey,
Pita.
Southern Sweet. Hey, V.
Hi, V.
V, you just got in here. Ready to go into the corner? This is the first time I'm seeing you. Were you hiding in the corner?
Lady, she'll be wearing 3 burqas. Mm. She didn't get any super chats this time, right?
I didn't see any.
No.
So what's your plans today? You have anything to do?
Me, my plans today. Well,
Oh, you have a lot.
no. I just I was supposed to I don't know if I was supposed to go into work because my boss never gets back to me in time, and then no, if not, my daughter just went to go apply for a job.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And we have, yard work. Other than that, see, last night I wasn't supposed to stream. I was going to do it today, but something just got me and was like, "Nah, you better do it today."
Yeah, I have no idea. I mean, I'm at work now until 4, so I don't know what I'm doing after work.
But yeah, you left it like the crucial time because then, of course, people show up. See, this is what drives me crazy about my streams. I'm like, okay, the Chantal stuff, showing that stuff. It's like, all right, some people come in, and then all of a sudden, my best friend walks in. I'm like, really? And that's a rarity.
That was Nikki?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was still there when she came in.
She was wildin' last night. I have not seen her like that in quite some time.
Do we think she's actually dumb enough to run off and get married? I do.
Yes,
I do.
yes, without hesitation, yes. Ew, Jericho.
Well, the stains on anything, I mean, that's a given.
The thing with her is that she can't be kept. I don't think that that would work out very well.
Sorry, guys.
It's okay.
What did we want to do next?
No, reading Jericho's comment about her getting married, just I don't know. I don't think it's a good idea.
None of her ideas are good ideas.
No, but see, honestly, what I was thinking, Dani, is that if she marries Nadar, like life will not be the same for her because he'll keep her kept.
Mm-hmm.
Like he'll do
Absolutely.
whatever he wants, but he won't let her do what she wants.
I agree. Denise, did you want to watch the documentary that what is it, Master Rag put out on
Who?
CG?
It's medium rare, yeah.
Oh yeah, medium rare.
I'm like, who the heck is
I don't know
that?
where I got that from. It's like a documentary that he did on RSN, which is the channel that she's been going on.
Oh, okay.
Did you want to watch that?
Yeah, and now what's the credentials of this guy?
It's disturbing, just to let you know. He's a streamer, but he preys, or allegedly preys on younger women, and he's assaulted a few from the allegations, but of course he denies that any of that is true. And this is like a 3-part documentary, and it's not for the faint of heart, let's put it that way.
But I mean, the guy doing this, what's his credentials? Like, is he a valid person?
No, he's not.
Oh.
There's no
No,
credentials.
she's talking about medium rare.
Rag. He's extremely intelligent. He puts together really good.
Really good.
Yeah.
So it's not like Nadar making a documentary of Chantal.
No, this is thorough. This is what I
Yeah, this guy's good.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, AR. Okay.
Oh, he just came out with a 3-minute one that says Foodie Beauty just ate a cat.
Oh, God. Hey, AR.
Medium rare.
Yeah. I would love to interview him myself.
Is Grebo still backstage?
I don't.
Grebo's still sitting back there. I don't think so.
Hold on, I'll look.
I'll get
No,
off
she's
the
not backstage.
tiger. God help me. Thanks, Jericho.
Oh, RSN. Duh. There's more of them than I thought.
There's
right,
3.
we'll start.
There's 3 parts. It's pretty long.
And then there's this one, and this one, and this one. But we're going to start up here with number 1.
My name is Rag Reynolds and welcome back to Medium Rare. This video is a video that has been a long time coming. It is a video that will hopefully be the final chapter in this saga with Realstream News. If you are not aware of who Realstream News is already, then this video is perfect for you. Because I'm going to go through his entire YouTube history. I'm going to start at the beginning 2 years ago, and I'm going to work all the way up till now, cover every single scandal, And if you do know all of these things, then this video is also for you, because you're going to get extra information, extra insight. I've spent a lot of time and a lot of effort on this video, and although I may be biased, I completely admit that. I am 100% biased against Real Stream News, against CJ. But in this video, I have tried my best to show both sides of the argument. The people I have asked questions to in some of these interviews that you're going to see from me, I've asked some of them some tough questions. I've asked them things from his perspective. I've tried to get a full picture here of why he's doing what he's doing, why certain things have happened, and whether or not he belongs on this platform, whether or not he is or is not a danger to others. So in this video, I'm keeping my opinions out of it for the majority of this video. I will be showing you interviews, I will be showing you clips, I will be showing you evidence about all sorts of different things, and other people will be giving you their opinions. The people I'm interviewing will be stating what they think. But for the most part, I'm not going to sit here and address the camera and tell you this is why he's a horrible person. I'm just going to be telling you this happened, here's some context around it, and now here's some people speaking about it and their experiences with that situation. I want this video to be an open letter of sorts to both Real Stream News and to the YouTube community in general. And I hope that if a consensus is found that he is
Yes, via the
a
channel
danger to others, or if he is a nuisance on this platform, that something can be done about that. And if not, then let it be. And hopefully this will be my final video on the subject, and that is where it will be laid to rest.
Hey, Dani.
It is down to you guys. I will give you all the information you need. I will give you everything in this video.
The subject matter is pretty heavy. You might want to do like a disclaimer.
Okay.
What you do with this video, what you do after this video is out there, that is entirely up to the people watching it. And I will leave that with you all. I have been very involved in this entire process over the last couple of years, and I will not be bringing up any personal beef between myself and RSN. I've made many videos in the past where we've had some petty drama between us, or I've made jokes and run around in costumes dressed up like him and made fun of him. I'm not going to be doing any of that in this video. This is a serious video that is going to be addressing very serious accusations, very serious scandals. And I hope that everyone watching this will at least take the time to listen to what I have to say and what the people I'm interviewing have to say. Because I think it's a story that needs to be told. It's a story that I think needs to get out there more. Bigger YouTubers refuse to cover this because he's too small. It doesn't matter if they think he's a horrible person or not. Bigger YouTubers won't touch it because he's a small channel and it's not going to do them any good. But maybe this video and your response to this video can help change that. And I want to preface this again. Last thing I want to say before we get into this is do not use this video as an excuse to harass anyone, to bully anyone, or anything of the sort. I do not condone anyone going from here to going harass RSN and telling him, oh, you're such a scumbag. I mean, I know people do that already, but do not do it on my behalf. I do not condone anyone doing anything like that on my behalf, and I feel like that's important for me to state here because I don't want this video to come across as me just trying to harass a guy or trying to destroy a man's life or anything like that.
Fine, Ashy, don't worry.
This is me genuinely being concerned about the actions of an individual on this platform and those he has affected and perhaps could affect in the future. And it is me wanting to get the full picture out there as unbiased as I possibly can, being a biased party. And I want people to then do with that as they will. So without further ado, I present to you the complete, unabridged, Real Stream News story.
RSN is a liar, a cheater, and a rapist.
Real Stream News is a horrible person.
My experience with CJ has been positive.
He's capable of being a good person.
I'm trying to do good.
Something traumatic has just happened to you.
I said no twice.
The fact that she never gave consent.
No means no, you creep.
Someone did tell me that they weren't going to call the police on him.
They said that I was going to kill my grandmother.
And like he sent the pictures of my tits.
It wasn't like how some people try to make it out to be.
At a minimum, it's highly inappropriate.
If anybody acts like I'm in the wrong, I'm going to release every single DM there is.
He will pick on vulnerable women.
Thank you for disliking these streams over and over and over again.
Real Stream News started out as a guy behind a mask. He was a guy who uploaded streams to his YouTube channel, but these weren't his streams, they were streams from other YouTubers who would go on the likes of YouNow, and they would talk on YouNow, and then later on, Real Stream News, he would take down their stream from YouNow, he would copy it, and he would upload it to his YouTube channel in case anyone had missed anything. He would edit it down and post the juicy clips. Now this was very similar to another channel quite popular in the same sort of community called The Blarg. The Blarg had pretty much no competition back at the time until Real Stream News popped up. There was a little rivalry that kind of sparked between the two of them when RSN appeared, with RSN being very adamant that he was better than the Blarg. He was nothing like the Blarg. He was faster than the Blarg. He was more reliable than the Blarg. The Blarg didn't take too kindly to RSN and even accused him of stealing some of their content, as did some other people. It was seemingly found that Real Stream News had been going on to other people's YouTube channels, downloading the streams and the clips that they had edited and uploaded, and then he was posting them on his channel as his own. A lot of people didn't have any issue with this, as they were never streams that belonged to Real Stream News, the Blarg, or any of these people uploading them in the first place. They were just recording them and then uploading edited clips of them. But a lot of people still had a big issue with it and called him a content thief, because he was essentially going and taking someone else's hard work. It's not always straightforward and super easy to record a stream or always be reliable to catch a stream on YouNow and then edit it and upload it. It does take time, it does take effort. So some people were understandably annoyed. Eventually, RSN's channel started to change a little, and he started uploading his own streaming content. He started streaming when he was at home. He started streaming in the streets. He done a lot of what is known as IRL streaming. And a lot of people tuned in, and those people were mainly people who were interested in the other streams that he was re-uploading. He had already built himself a few thousand people who watched those streams that he kept re-uploading. So when it came to posting his own streams out there, he already had a little bit of a base audience. And from there, Real Stream News eventually transitioned away entirely from uploading other people's streams, and he is now what he is today. And what he does now is he does more sort of commentary and reaction style live streams and videos. In mid-March of 2018 is when Real Stream News had his first little scandal. Yes, he had previously been accused of stealing a stream here or there, but overall, no one had really batted much of an eye at him. But this is when Real Stream News started to talk about Sam. Now, if you don't know who Sam is, Sam was an ex-friend of Onision's. Now, there had been a lot of drama surrounding Sam and Onision and all of that stuff around that time. And when Real Stream News started to talk about Sam, he seemingly started to make up some rumours about her. Real Stream News was starting to tell people and assume that Sam was back at Onision's house, even though she wasn't there anymore. And when confronted on this by Sam, Real Stream News tried to defend himself by saying that she had never said that she wasn't back at Onision's house. It also came out in a series of leaked direct messages between Real Stream News and Sam that Real Stream News had been acting very unprofessional and pushy towards her. He wanted Sam to supply her with some clips from one of her Twitch streams where she had been speaking about some Onision drama. When Sam did not provide the stream or those clips right away, Real Stream News got very pushy and annoyed with her. Sam tried to defend herself by saying it's not her job to supply him with streams. She doesn't have to give him anything, especially not edited. That takes time and effort. And Realstream News' response to all of this was that Sam just didn't understand what he was saying, and that she was being stupid because he could make her a star. He could help out her Twitch and get her more viewers. And unfortunately, this unprofessional and strange and pushy behaviour that we could see exhibited in these Sam DMs turned out to not be the only examples that we saw of Realstream News acting this way towards other women. Screenshots of direct messages with several other women started to materialise and float around. Even some of his old tweets that began to surface started to paint a picture of the kind of guy Realstream News was, and how creepy and desperate he was seemingly acting towards women online. As all of these scandals were coming to light, I decided to insert myself and essentially lead the charge against Realstream News. I made a couple of videos about him, and that is when the blarg put me in touch with someone very key to the future of the Realstream News saga. The person I was put in touch with was a woman named CJ, who had claimed to be an ex-associate of Realstream News. She had a lot to say, and she made many claims about him. She claimed that they had been like close friends for a time, and that he had confided in her with a lot of information. She made claims such as RSN was a drug addict, that he was a deadbeat dad, and that he had been so pushy with her that he had tried to get her to leave her husband and fly out to him to be Mrs. RSN. She even claimed that CJ only started going by CJ because her name was CJ, and he was trying to be more relatable to her. Eventually, I ended up conducting an interview with this woman, and now I'm going to play you some of the key points of that interview. Okay, and so when was it that he contacted you for the first time, and why did he contact you? Or were you the one who contacted him first? How did that work out?
He was on live stream. He was wearing a hospital mask. It was like a Dollar Tree hospital mask, and he like cut a hole in it because he didn't want anybody to know his identity, and he was vaping through it. Like, I commented on there, I was like, look, like, that's ghetto. Like, you know, like, they have masks because like people in Japan, like, air pollution and stuff. I said,
Hey,
maybe
Dani?
you should, you know, think about
Yeah.
upgrading into that.
This is
because,
Mrs.
you know,
Fields, I'm hearing,
it's
correct?
less ghetto.
No.
And he was like, da-da-da, do you sell them? And I'm like, no, I don't sell them, but if you buy one, my husband and I own a business to where we can personalize it for you. We moved from emailing, my business email, his business email, or whatever you want to call it, and then he told me to add him on the Facebook Messenger, which I didn't mind. I was like, yeah, like, maybe he needs to see that I'm legit, you know, like, needs to see some of my stuff that I've done, like, that's fine. And then around my birthday, which is the beginning of March, I was on there, and like, he had made comments before, like, right when I first added him, is like when the creepy comments started. He was like, oh my gosh, like, you're gorgeous, da-da-da-da, like, if you weren't married, like, I'd totally be hitting on you. And I was like, please don't, like, I think I said my husband and I's stuff is linked or something, but, you know, when you're married, like, I have my Facebook logged in on a gaming computer, like, it's completely open, you know, like, that's how a marriage works. And, like, I told him, like, look, I don't want you to, like, ruin this business opportunity. And that was, like, way before he had even gotten the masks. Around my birthday, he was like, you're on Facebook a lot. And I'm like, yeah, like, I do business over Facebook, like, that's what I do, like, that's how people contact me. And then he was like, well, I just think that there's something wrong. And I'm like, excuse me? Like, what do you mean? And he was like, well, I just don't think that you're happy in your marriage. I said, like, excuse me? And he was like, yeah, like, there's something wrong with you being on Facebook this much. After the whole thing was done with that, like, I didn't see, like, I knew, like, that it was creepy that he was coming to me, like, about my relationship and all that, but, like, I didn't, like, see, like, no harm in it, like, if he wasn't, like, approaching me or anything like that. And then he was like, something, like, this is becoming too much for me, like, I'm a one-man scene, you should
Hi,
be
Joni.
Miss RSN. I can't say that he said it because I may have told him to get a Miss RSN. You know what I mean? Because it'd be like Mass Babe and Mass Man. You know what I mean? Like it's just cute. Like people would die for relationships, especially kids. And then he was like, "How about you fly out here?" And I'm like, "Huh?" And he's like, "Yeah, like how about you fly out here?" And I'm like, what? Then he's like, "Yeah, like you can fly out here and you'll be behind a mask, like nobody will know, da da da." And I feel like it was like a manipulation tactic. He was covering his face on YouTube because he is about to, I want to say, stand trial, or he is going through the courts for a possession with intent to distribute heroin.
Could you tell a little story about he had changed his name on Facebook because his name was it was CS and then it became CJ around the time he started talking to you?
Yeah, he had to change it from CS and then he changed them to CJ because he didn't want anybody to dig up, anything that they could Google about him. And he was like, like, what do I, like, name myself or whatever? And I'm like, well, I don't know. And then, my initials, and he just took CJ.
Evidence to back up many of these claims made by CJ against RSN eventually came to be. I am not going to be talking about the situation regarding Realstream News and his child, because frankly, that's none of any of our businesses, and I would rather stay entirely clear of that. But the rest of the information and evidence that came out, I thought was very important to share, and I still think to this day that it's very important to share, because I think it helps paint a picture of the type of guy he was, and perhaps still is, and why he thinks and acts in certain ways. Some posts from an old Reddit account belonging to RSN began to surface, and these posts confirmed that Realstream News was into doing many different drugs, including heroin. Some other posts also confirmed that he even once robbed a drug dealer, and that for a long stretch of time he would repeatedly cheat on his ex-girlfriend. But those old Reddit posts weren't exactly necessary for people to see that something wasn't exactly quite right with RSN, especially after he had been unmasked. Not only was he super aggressive with clear anger issues,
Why do you even want to leak it, you idiot? Why?
there were also times where he'd just doze off on streams.
So yeah, that should be really fun. Man, I gotta
And as per CJ's claims, he was up at all hours and would always be up very early in the morning so that he could go and get his methadone from the clinic. As time went on, RSN started to fancy himself as a reputable news source, so I decided to try and test that out. I offered up a false sexual harassment story against myself using fake accounts and also the help of a couple of friends. Some of these stories were so ridiculous and insane that no one in their right mind would ever even consider them to be legit. One of these stories alleged that I was one day at a meat-eating convention and I slapped a girl on the ass and called her my habibi. The ages and dates in these stories were all entirely wrong as well. Yet RSN ate up every single detail of every story. Immediately, he made a new video and some Twitter posts and emailed me trying to blackmail me into not talking about him anymore.
But they wanted my help to get this story out, so, I'm using my platform to do that.
He didn't check out any of the accounts who were sending him stories, and he didn't even think about the information for even a second. He didn't even take the time to confirm how old I was and compare that to the ages given in those stories. Fast forward a little bit and we get to the first big scandal of his YouTube career, and perhaps what was the worst scandal of them all. Now, this is a scandal that to this day has been very controversial, and even some of the staunchest anti-RSN people still are split on this story. Some believe it and some don't. So what happened? Well, This is the Amber situation.
So we're just on stream to pretty much just clarify what's going on. All right. So yeah.
I want to.
So Amber came down the first night. All right, and yeah, like I guess there was some drinking. All right, and then afterwards, you know, we cut the stream after like 4 hours or whatever, and you know, I was just like, hey, you know, like, I didn't know we were gonna have separate beds, whatever, and then like I guess, you know, like I don't know, whatever. I said whatever, and then yeah, she said to come over to her bed, so, and then like she could do it to cuddle or whatever, and so we decided to cuddle, and yeah, she said I guess she didn't want to hook up, like, you know, I guess at first or whatever, and then whatever, we ended up hooking up, and I guess you know she's upset about it. And,
I said no.
And then during it,
and I said no twice, and then I was like laying there, and I was like, whatever, just do whatever you want to.
Like, I didn't think I was being aggressive with Amber. I didn't think I was being aggressive. I was just, you know, like cuddling with her, like, you know, people do when they cuddle. And then we had sex, and while we were having sex, I asked where she wanted me to.
No, I don't remember that.
Okay, she said she doesn't. She said she doesn't remember this, but I asked her where she wanted me to come, and she said inside her. And then, you know, so that I thought this was like, I didn't think this was an issue, and that's it. Like, I know there's a lot of speculation on what happened or whatever, and then like I got upset that she talked to like the blog and Rag and
Mass, which
and Mass Babe and shit, and
they're nice,
but like obviously they're like, I don't know, it was like a miscommunication. I thought Amber came out here to like want to hang out and like that. I thought she liked me, you know what I mean? Like I thought she liked me.
He
like
messaged me multiple times before I took a plane out here that he really was attracted to me, and I didn't reply to them because I didn't want to tell him I didn't like him and not be able to come out here and work with him. And it's being published because he's making us publish it.
Well, I'm not.
You said we were.
Well, I'm not making you publish it.
No,
Come
well,
on.
you want to put it.
Like I'm just saying, like I have to say it to the people eventually. You know what I mean? And you said let's do it together, right? I mean, right?
Yeah.
So it's not like I'm not. Please don't make them. So, you know. Yeah. I know. It's just.
And now he's leaving.
I'm not leaving. It's just you don't want me to be here, right? So, you know. It just it wasn't like I didn't think you were like completely. You weren't completely like.
I told you I wasn't into guys.
You said that you said to me that you were more into girls. That's what you said. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Man, this is turning into a rape thing real fast.
In April of 2018, Realstream News flew a girl named Amber Clements out to stay with him for a few days. They stayed in a hotel room together and they had separate beds. Amber was a girl that he had met online through some Onision drama. Over the days that Amber was visiting with RSN continued to do his usual live streams. He was streaming non-stop pretty much every day. Meanwhile, Amber was off in the background somewhere of all of these streams. At this time, RSN was almost 30 and Amber was 20 years old. On one of the live streams while she was there, Amber was shown drinking some shots of alcohol. How much she actually drank that day and how drunk she was is still very much a subject of debate. Now, a couple of days later, RSN and Amber got on a YouTube live stream together to talk about the night that Amber had been drinking and what had happened.
Man, this is turning into a rape thing real fast. It is, isn't it? Yeah.
I don't know. Is it?
Oh. Are you saying that or no?
No, but everyone else thinks so. My mom thinks so.
I didn't say nothing to nobody.
You think it was rape?
I'm not saying a word out loud.
Oh no, they can't hear you anyway.
I know what people are going to think, but...
Yeah, everyone said...
Because if
She said she was like into girls, and what you said to me was you were into girls.
I never said I liked you. Yes.
Are you saying that?
I never liked you.
All right. Afterwards, you said that you could threaten that, right? And didn't we have this conversation? You said that didn't happen like that, right? That I didn't rape you, right?
No, but it feels like.
But you did say that to me, right? Be honest, please. Please be honest. This is my fucking life here. Please, this is my life. Please be honest. I was rubbing your thigh, and you said after you said.
And I said no.
You said no twice, and then
yes,
and then
and
you
I
said
did,
yes, right?
And
then you said yes, right? I didn't force myself, right? You said yes, right?
I said whatever. I've been raped twice.
I don't.
I told you that before you got
No, you said afterwards. You said that afterwards. I didn't know that. I didn't know.
Yes.
I didn't know. I didn't know that happened to you.
Yes, I told you.
I would never do that to you. I didn't know that.
I think you need to come home now.
I can't come home now. There's no.
I'll get you a ticket. It's fine. I'll make sure it's paid for. All right.
I feel like an asshole.
We just wanted to come on stream to make sure this was straightened out on both ends, so you guys know what's going on. Okay.
I didn't really want to, but yeah.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Now, obviously, that clip it's horrible and it's very upsetting. After this live stream, RSN left the hotel and he was picked up in a car by his grandmother. People said he was running from the cops, and it was very strange because although he had left and this had all gone down, he was live streaming in the back of his grandmother's car.
Please don't say it on camera, don't say anything like that. Okay? No, I'm not worrying about being exposed. I'm worried about fucking going to jail, you fucking idiot. That's what I'm worried about. You know? What she said to me was like, oh, it could be worse. So I recorded that immediately when she said that, because I have a recorder, because I record this shit. You know, I record it, stuff like that. So I recorded it. And then I was like, you're not going to tell anybody that I raped you, right? And she's like, well, no. But like, it was like a regular encounter. Sometimes like some people say no, and I never forced myself on her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to manipulate. I just want you guys to understand what happened. That's it.
It later came out that RSN had a criminal history and that he had a lot of unpaid fines. Amber had help from some friends online, along with the police, to stay in a hotel for a couple of nights, to get some food, and then to get herself home. Obviously this is a sensitive subject, but is it true that this was not your first time where you were a victim of an alleged sex crime?
Yes, it's true. When I was 4, my father molested me, and he pled guilty and went to jail for a while. The second time, I lost my virginity at 15 to a local celebrity, which was consensual, but under the our state law, it wasn't, and my mom got involved in that. And then CJ, but that's it. I have issues with saying no. I have issues with a lot of things from my past, but yeah.
We're going to move to the actual CJ incident now, so if anything's uncomfortable or whatever, then just let me know, but I'm just going to ask you what the questions are. So, what were your intentions when you flew out to stay with CJ? Like, was it to stream? Like, I think I heard before that the intention was you were going to go out there, you were going to do some streams with him, you were maybe going to start your own channel, that type of thing.
Wanted to be like a drama or a vlog channel. Like, I used to have a YouTube for like covers, like to sing, but I don't even really use YouTube. The main reason I wanted to go out to fly to CJ is because I wanted to change his views on Greg Onision, because he was such a big hater, and he knew why I was coming out there. Well, I thought he did, and so that was the main reason. And the second reason was just to get out of the state for a while.
So it was for a few reasons. So you wanted to get out of there because just for a little bit of a break, like a vacation type thing, and you also you were trying to convince CJ that maybe he was wrong about some stuff to do with Onision. His whole thing about you wanted to fly out to be a star, that's all not true, yeah?
I have other things that I want to pursue. I don't. What could I have got from that? Like him anyway? Like nothing, really.
Yeah, he was a tiny little channel, but for some reason he thinks that he's a big
never.
That
platform. Was not my
platform.
intention to go out there to like try to get famous off of like that person. No, I was going out there to try to change his view.
Apparently, guys, Chantal is back on RSN.
Oh, I can't with her.
Terrifying looking. Like nobody would use that as a sex toy.
No,
except for Trisha. Trisha Paytas would use it.
Not in inches, no.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Like the bag is like 4.5 inches long. Why do you need 9 inches?
Taylor, are you telling me that you do not find that Chindo attractive?
Yeah, it's sexy. It is.
Okay, no. I mean, to be honest, my husband would make it attractive, but I'm gonna be real. I don't need some gigantic fucking soul.
Wait a minute. Are you on
dildo.
OnlyFans? Are you on OnlyFans? Maybe we could send you that and make us a Chindo video. I want to see
am
this
on
in action.
OnlyFans, but I am never giving you my OnlyFans. I'm never giving the public access to my OnlyFans. I fuck my husband on there. Are you kidding me?
Okay. All right. Damn, we're missing out, guys. We're missing out on this.
Dang,
This is fucked
imagine
up.
you could make a lot of money.
Yeah.
Dude, one of these
I already make a
stalkers
decent
are gonna
amount
be
of
watching OnlyFans 24/7 looking for Taylor.
Pretty much,
No, I
yeah.
know. Literally, I have a couple stalkers that are probably like, "Let's go find it, guys."
Yeah, they definitely would for sure. They definitely would.
You're never gonna find it.
So, so what do you think about people
you
call?
stay up for 12 hours, I'll stay up for the other 12
Yeah, I
hours.
know. They're obsessed. People think this is a hug box now, even though we don't delete anybody. Like it's so wild. This is the hug box, but we don't delete any
No,
comments.
and to be honest, if Chantel's a sister wife, she can be my sister wife.
Oh my god! So you're just trying to get involved with that? You're fucking like
Oh.
Taylor's
Ooh.
trying to get involved.
Yeah,
This is live now?
Mm-hmm.
Did she change her clothes again?
Sean
guess
said,
so.
"Wait, so
I'm
you
just
suddenly
saying.
want to believe?
You know,
this
she's
is-
on
so
her
you
way
wanna
to
suddenly believe the liar when she says she's getting married."
Whose house?
Yeah, that's the thing. These people want to act like you're a liar and you never tell the truth, but only in certain instances.
Yep,
they find
Rue.
it okay.
Everything you're saying, I
So
agree
weird.
with.
If
Yeah.
they get
only
14
believe
likes,
you when it's convenient for them.
Yeah, I know it's
Yep.
wild. Anyways, listen,
No, sorry,
thank
they
you.
believe everything bad and anything good they don't believe.
Yeah. Anyways,
Anyways.
I'm gonna get going. Thank you for coming on. I appreciate you coming on real quick and letting us, telling us what's up. Anyways,
all right.
I hope you have a good day. Enjoy hanging out with your family.
Hey, Jojo.
You two guys.
All right.
Be
You have a
safe.
good
Bye.
one.
Hey, Rhonda.
And Reg Reynolds, Australia
Bye.
does exist.
It does. All right.
Hey, Willie.
Since it ended, I just want to see, like, did we miss anything before that?
Hey, Dani,
Welcome back, Rebo.
Yeah, I was having serious that stream that was from Mother's Day or something, and he
Everybody.
must just now
Anyways, do me
be
a favor.
playing
Yeah,
it
that's
because that
Taylor's
wasn't
stream. Definitely
today.
check it out.
The one that he just put up, the one that we were just watching?
Yeah, the one he is streaming right now, that's not live because he said, "Oh, have fun with your family," and she has on the outfit that she had on when when she put on that Blondie thing and she was going over to her mother. So even though he's playing it live, it wasn't live. That's not from today. It's a pre-recorded stream. He's presenting as a live, but we all know what Chantal had on this morning. That's the outfit she had on when she was driving over to her mother's for Mother's Day, if I'm not mistaken. So that stream is from like 3 days ago, but he's presenting it as if it were alive, it seems. But either way, the guy is an absolute scumbag.
Yeah, he is. All right, we'll go back to watching what we were watching.
Ugh, that guy's just a dirtbag.
Views that he saw upon another person.
Okay, so just the last thing I want to mention here is his defense to this would be when you were there, you did a little stream with me, you were talking to the blog, that sort of thing. So what would you say to that?
I just wanted to meet more people and talk.
Now we're going to move on to the day that the incident actually took place. So on that day, you were 20 years old. I think he was 29.
I'm not sure about his age, but I was 20.
So he bought alcohol, and you were drinking a bit, and we saw you drink on stream. People were pointing out, why is he giving this girl who's underage? He's giving her alcohol, so that's a crime immediately. But there's been a lot of speculation and a lot of arguing about how much you actually drank and whether or not you were tipsy, if you were drunk or anything like that. So could you just clarify whatever you remember from how much you drank and the effect?
Yeah, I drank three. I can't talk. I drank 3 mini bottles, and
bottles of what?
With that, I was also maybe 2 things of vodka and then something else. And then also on top of that, I was super sleepy after getting there. So like after the flight and everything, it was like, so both of those things together is just horrible.
Well, yeah, because even if you're not drunk, I think a lot of the time when you do drink, it can certainly make you feel tired. I mean, and there's some days it affects you more than others. Like for me, I drink wine a lot. And sometimes I can drink 2 bottles of wine and I feel completely fine. Other times I drink half a glass and I'm falling asleep. So sometimes it can vary on how much you've eaten that day, if you were already tired. I mean, lots of different things can affect it. So there are people who have been arguing, oh, she did 1 shot, because you did a shot as well, didn't you?
Well, it was 3 mini bottles, so that's
okay, so just 3 mini bottles, okay.
Like, maybe that's like 2 shots in a bottle, correct? Or
I don't know exactly, but something like that. So people sometimes can react in all sort of ways to what they're drinking, and some people were trying to say, oh, she only drank this amount, she couldn't have been drunk, for example.
On top of the shots, I was also super tired, so I just wanted to go to bed that night, but he wanted to stream, and I was just tired.
Did you find it strange that the whole time you were there, he was just streaming the whole time? It was quite strange. It was as if you didn't have any privacy. It was the whole time he's awake, he's streaming, and you're kind of off to the side. You can hear you talking, but you can't see you half the time. You're in this little room stuck together, and he's streaming to the world the whole time. You have no privacy. What if you want to take a nap? What if you want to go to the bathroom? I mean, it's a bit strange.
I mean, I think I did go to the bathroom at one point when he was streaming, but other than that, I mostly had my privacy when he left every morning to go to his clinic, because he did drugs,
Next, for the same day, the whole drinking thing later on that day, do you believe that CJ purposely took advantage of you, or do you think he was completely oblivious and that he thought what he was doing was okay?
Both. Honestly, I wanted to go to bed, and I told him this, and he kept pushing to cuddle. He kept pushing it, and he kept asking it, and I finally was like, okay, whatever, just fucking cuddle. And then he started rubbing me, and he was like asking me questions, and I was like, I said no twice, as he stated, I've said no twice. And then I was like, whatever, just do whatever. I might have been buzzed, and I was asleep, like so freaking tired, so I just laid there and Just,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
And so do you think that, like what we were just speaking about earlier, and you were saying that you sometimes have issues with saying no and stuff, and that was to do with your past. So do you think maybe that your issues with saying no is maybe also part of what made you eventually give in, so to speak, because of maybe trauma you've experienced in the past?
Yeah. Even to this day, I have issues saying no to, like, a lot of things, not just this situation, but just, like, I just hate saying no to people.
Yeah.
So, yeah, drama from my past, definitely.
Yeah. Okay, well, that does explain quite a lot of it, I would think. So after things went down, did he just kind of, like, shoot out of there? Like, obviously you got on stream together and you did that stream.
He made me go on stream that to clear things up. He wanted to go on and do that.
I want to ask about after that. So after that, he was, like... People were saying he was on the run from the cops. So, like, when that stream ended, what happened? Did he just, like, leave immediately? Or did you guys talk for a little bit and then he left? Or, like, what happened when that stream ended?
We were talking, and while we were talking, he was recording everything without me knowing.
Mm-hmm.
And I called my mom, and I was talking to her about it. And she told me I should call the cops. Once I left the motel room and got the cops came and he was completely gone. He was streaming his runaway with his grandma. Yeah. Which is
I've always found that so amusing. He leaves, he jumps in the back of the car, and he's on the stream immediately having the conversation with his grandma. Like, what is going on in this guy's head? It's insanity.
It's another stupid thing
It's like a movie. After everything went down, obviously, he released some certain tapes of youth. I mean, one of them was the tape with your mother, and you were saying it's not rape.
I'm gonna get you home. Don't worry about that.
No, I mean, if I called the cops, he would have been arrested for other stuff.
You'll have to go to the police department and you'd have to have a rape test.
Why?
For his DNA.
No, if I call the cops, there's nothing else to say.
What do you mean?
It would be considered rape, and it's not.
Wait a minute, what?
If I called the cops, I'd have to say he raped me.
Right.
It's not rape.
You have to remember.
He was there. I was scared. What could he have done?
Right there. Yeah. You're not going to sit there and say, yes, this guy raped me, when you're sitting in the same room as him. Yeah. Okay. So, but the other thing I wanted to ask you about was there was another tape that he released, and it was, I guess there wasn't too much context around it, but he released this tape, and it was you essentially saying that if he pissed you off, you would tell people that he had raped you.
Why would you think of telling people that they raped you or something? Why would you think of that?
I didn't. You said it.
You said...
I didn't say anything about rape, bro.
Then what are you saying?
Nothing. Literally. I'm pissed off about what just happened on fucking LOL cow.
That's not important. Who cares?
Yeah. Not really, but...
So you wouldn't do that?
No.
You're not gonna tell people that?
No. Not unless you piss me off really fucking bad.
Why would you do that, though?
I don't know.
So,
I mean,
he brings this up all the time, so I just wanted to ask you what your side of events there is.
That was after he did that to me. So, I mean, it's true. If he pissed me off, I would tell people he raped me because he did, technically.
Yeah,
I mean,
see, he thinks that you saying that was you threatening to lie and say...
I mean, it wasn't a lie, though, because
he
said... I said no twice. That should have been enough evidence.
Yeah, my thing when I spoke to him, and I know a lot of people as well, we all thought that it was more. It wasn't that you were saying, "Oh, I'm going to lie and tell everyone that you raped me." It was more you saying, "You did rape me, and if you don't, and if you do piss me off, then I will tell everyone what you did do." So there was a couple of ways that people did interpret that. So a lot of people fell on one of those two sides. So that's just why I wanted to ask you to clear that up, because I don't think you've really had a chance to address a lot of these things, especially that you've never really talked about it. So
No, I haven't. Yeah, but I mean,
so would you say you regret saying that part now that all the tapes are out?
regret like saying that I threatened to tell people that he raped me.
Yeah.
I mean, he did though. Like
I know, but what I'm saying is, obviously he claims, and this is the next question. What were you told the reason for your case being shut down was? Because he claims that these tapes were a big part of why the case was eventually shut down, because he gave these tapes over to the police and apparently they believed him. So that's why I'm asking you if you regret saying that, because now it's on tape and it was taken and it was used against you. So that's why I was asking that question.
I mean, like I said earlier, I didn't even know I was on tape as well. But I called the detective back up, and basically they said that it was dropped because there was not enough evidence. And I've never dealt with like lawyers or detectives, so I was like in the saddest. I was like, oh, okay. And then we just hung up. I didn't know what to do further the conversation. I didn't know what to do. I was upset. Like, I just...
Well, yes, it's not an easy thing at all, especially when you're just told something like that. I think it probably fits into what he's saying. I feel like these sort of cases are always very hard to prove in the first place. And when you have a lot of conflicting reports, such as he's got some tapes that maybe show one way and then there's another recording of him saying that you said no twice, there can sometimes be a lot of confusion. And I mean, you've seen it yourself on YouTube. There are a lot of people who are for you, there are a lot of people who are against you, and you have to remember, if you had like a jury of people, it is very likely that would be the same thing when it comes out there. So it's not maybe a 100% factual case that people are going to look at and think, yeah, this is definitely what happened one way or the other. And because there was just a lot of misinformation out there and there was a lot of confusing things put out there. But hopefully with time, people can see what the truth is for themselves. People can make their own minds up. So the last thing I want to ask is if you have anything else you would like to add or anything else you want to clear up.
I mean, people were wondering why I stayed the extra days with him and streamed at the mall, because that happened after that. I mean, I didn't have anywhere else to go at the time, and I don't know if you or anybody else knows this, but I literally, after that happened, after he raped me or caressed me into sex, either way, I literally was sick. Like, every morning I woke up, I didn't even want to leave to go out to stream. I literally threw up in the bathroom. I was ill for some strange reason. And then at the mall, he tried to get $100 from me for cocaine as well. So he was trying to ask me for money for drugs, and I was like, no, I'm not giving you money for cocaine. I'm not doing cocaine with you, or cocaine at all. But like, those are some of the other major things that
I've seen a lot of people, they wonder why is she still there, why is she still streaming. And my thing that I always said in videos was, I always thought, well, one, you had nowhere else to go. He's paid for your flight out there. You've got a flight back. You've not got the money to pay to get yourself back out there. I mean, once it all went down, was it Beck and the police and whatever, they all helped?
It was
got you home.
Beck paid for my hotel. The police paid for the room the next night. Maxie bought me food, which she bought me a lot of food. I didn't expect that. And they brought me to the airport the next when I had to leave. And I did keep my distance as well. Like, we went to McDonald's and I was completely ignoring, like, away from him, and he got so pissed off. But, like, I wanted to keep my distance.
Yeah.
Honestly, I didn't just, it felt bad. Like, after that, I just couldn't do it. But I didn't know the state either where I was. So, yeah, basically I was stuck there until I had a way out.
In response to the situation, Realstream News was very vocal, and at how he thought her accusations were nothing other than falsehoods.
Did you tell any lies in that situation?
No, absolutely not. Zero.
Well then,
Zero lies.
if you didn't tell any lies, why is it that after this happened, you got on stream with her and admitted that she said no to sex twice before you had sex with her? So was that a lie? Yes or no? That's not a lie. You said you didn't tell her.
When we got on stream, we were supposed to talk about literally, like, when we talked, because I had the recordings before I went on stream. Those are recordings that you heard. Then we went on stream. Like, we were supposed to just talk about literally just hooking up, and then she went on there and said that. I was just like, what the fuck? Like, why are you turning it into this when that's not even what it was? Not to mention 3 days prior, you said, if you piss me off, I'm going to say you raped me, which also we had on recording.
You admitted she said no twice.
Okay, and like, listen, when we were there, she said, like, no, like, it wasn't like, listen, it was not like that the way, like, people are trying to make it seem, though. You know what I mean? It wasn't like that. Like, I got up.
Please explain to me. When someone says no, does that
are you just trying to make this into something? What is wrong with you, Rag?
I'm being serious right now.
In all seriousness, like, it wasn't like any assault or anything like that. We were like, she invited me into the bed and we were chilling, and that's it. That's all that really happened, man.
So she invited you 100%. She invited.
Yes, 1,000,000%.
She invited you to do what?
To go over there and hook up.
To go over there and hook up. This woman you had just met. How long has she been there? A few days?
About a day.
About a day.
Yeah.
Okay, she'd been there about a day. She invites you to the bed to hook up, and then when you go to have sex, she's like, no.
She was hesitant at first, and then she said,
okay. So then, why did she invite you to the bed if she was going to say no? I don't see.
That's the thing, though. That's my point. It does make sense, though. That's what I'm telling you. That's
but she then said no a second time.
No, she was hesitant at first.
You admitted she said no twice.
When I was on stream, I said some fucking shit that is not how it went. I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said that.
So you lied, yes or no? You told me yes. You told me only minutes ago that you did not tell any lies in that whole situation, and now you're saying that you lied.
Right? Come on, stop. Please, just stop.
I mean,
just stop.
You said you did not tell any lies. Now you're telling me
any lies.
that
no,
you
I'm not
did
telling
tell
any lies. No, I'm not.
You're saying I said something I shouldn't have said. That means you lied.
He even went as far as to start referring to her as Scamber.
And that's kind of what that whole Scamber situation was like.
Scamber? Did you really just call that poor woman Scamber after what you did to her?
Did you really call that poor woman?
You may think I'm being serious here.
I really hope you're not.
You're calling this girl Scamber after these even if these accusations are false. Okay.
Yes. I didn't give her that name. I didn't give her that name. That's actually what everybody does giving her that name.
You're going to mock your alleged
20
victim
at the time.
Like what? What do you mean? Like if she's lying about me, why? What obligation do I have to protect her?
Say for example, you went to court, right? These accusations are entirely false. Say I believe. Say they're false. Okay. So let's go on this. I'm not saying they are, but say they are. Okay. Just for this hypothetical situation, you now go to court and you are arguing this case, and you get up on the stand and you call her Scamber, or someone plays this stream. Obviously, if someone plays this stream,
obviously, if I
go, someone plays this stream, and you're calling her Scamber.
Obviously, like listen, and I do plan on suing her. Just keep that in mind. When I do go to court, obviously, I'm not going to call her Scamber, Rag. Let's be.
But you just did.
Someone because I think it's. And if they do, and if they do, they take it to
scammer.
court. And if they do, they take it to court.
Surely,
if they take that clip to court, then they do.
I said you seemed smart earlier, but I have to take that back. Why would you come on a stream and call your alleged victim scammer?
Because she's not a victim. That's why.
It also came out that while she was with him, he had recorded her in private without her knowing it. One of the recordings that he released after the fact had Amber threatening him, telling him that if he made her mad, she would tell people that he had raped her.
You said...
I didn't say anything about rape, bro.
Then what are you saying?
Nothing.
That is so
Literally.
true, Samoans.
I'm pissed off about what just happened.
And in another clip, where she was on the phone with her mother, she can be heard telling her mother that it wasn't rape.
It would be considered rape, and it's not. If I called the cops, I'd have to say he raped me.
Right.
It's not rape.
RSN claims still to this day that it was by supplying these tapes as evidence to the police that he managed to get the case against him shut down. Realstream News has spent a lot of time trying to discredit Amber, her past, and her accusations against him. As you can see, we have two very different sides to all of this, and we also have evidence that seemingly points in two different ways. On one hand, we have proof that Amber said no twice.
I said no twice.
And that she had been drinking, yet sexual intercourse still occurred.
I guess there was some drinking, alright?
But on the other hand, there are also these very, very concerning tapes. Overall, this is just a very, very confusing situation. But there is still more to cover, and there is some of this that we can look a little closer at. First thing I want to know is, can you just clarify and give a bit of information on your experience with this sort of thing and what gives you sort of the right, the authority to kind of talk about this? You know what I'm saying? Because people might question, why is she got a right to speak about this? What does she know? So,
right.
If you could clarify that.
Yeah, a lot of people are really surprised or doubt that what do you know about certain cases or how these things work or whatever? What makes you a reporter or a police officer? Well, technically, I am neither one of those specific things. However, I volunteer as an advocate for different rape crisis centers, and in doing that, you become really aware of the legislative process of sexual battery. So whenever it comes in as a criminal case, I know is at least varying from about 3 states how that process works up until prosecution. So as far as, filing the report, starting an investigation, what you deal with a detective, how it goes to the DA, or there's a number of different things that a district attorney is called, but essentially it's somebody that kind of oversees a certain jurisdiction of a state, and depending on the size of the state and the population will depend on how many there are in a particular state. And what makes cases like this so difficult, and I mean rape cases in general so difficult, is that a district wants to be known for the cases that it's won. So when you're delivered a case that it might not win,
They don't want to take it.
They don't want to take, and it's really, really screwed up, because they'll take something like, this is a case of child molestation, for example. That would be really easy to win, so they'll take those and boom, But if it's something that might take a little bit more effort, they won't do it. However, what they'll end up doing is awarding the victim compensation.
Okay.
So they still acknowledge that it's a crime, but they don't go forward with the prosecution. And that's probably where the justice system will fail rape victims.
Okay. Moving on to the Amber situation specifically. Obviously, there were recordings of Amber where she threatened RSN by saying, if you piss me off, I'll tell everyone you raped me. And there was another one where she said specifically to her mother on the phone, she said, it's not rape. There's been a lot of people arguing about why she said these things. Some people thought that proves that she was lying about everything. Other people thought it didn't really mean much. So why do you think Amber reacted in the way that she did, and any sort of the actions that she took? Why do you think she reacted a certain way? Do you think there's a reason for that?
Yeah. Typically, whenever someone goes through a traumatic experience, there can be a lot of volatile emotional responses, and they vary. However, they all fall under the umbrella of something that's known as rape trauma syndrome. And it can go from emotional, physical, behavioral. But a lot of people don't want to believe that it happened. So there's a lot of doubt. Like, that's probably the most common one. And they'll try to kind of ignore it, and then there's the realization period. There's intense anger, but the thing is, and this is what people forget, is that none of how the victim responds cancels out the fact that a crime happened. It doesn't matter what that's not how that works. It's not like a math problem. That's not how that works. So a person is going to have this occur to them, and it's going to be incredibly surreal. And there's a lot of thoughts as far as the crisis. There's the disorganization stage and the reorganization stage, and the disorganization stage can elicit a lot of really responses that don't make a whole lot of sense, or that it interferes with their daily life. Like, I'm going crazy, I don't know what I'm going to do, I'm just going to drink and forget about it, I'm going to sleep it away. And in the reorganization stage, that's when you start moving on with, here, okay, I'm going to change my number, I'm going to move. Like, these are the coping mechanisms that tend to happen as a part of that. So it can all be pretty well explained. It just, a lot of people don't know about the specifics of what happens to rape victims. And that's something that I've unfortunately had to see a lot of people go through. But it's at least helped me understand what it looks like.
Yeah, I think a lot of people have a misconception of how it all works. I think a lot of people are very used to movies or TV shows where someone's grabbed and someone forces themselves on you, and then just there's maybe hysteria that ensues from there, and it's just all very clear cut in those sort of cases. But from my understanding, from anyone I've ever spoken to, actual real life rape cases never work that way. It's never so clear cut. It's never.
No.
And usually when something like that happens to someone, is it not something like most of these cases? It happens with someone who's close to you or someone you know. Whereas movies would have it would have you think that people are jumping out the bushes and grabbing women all the time, whereas usually it's people who you know or that are close to you. So I think there's a lot of misrepresentation in the media and stuff about these sort of crimes, so that doesn't help when it comes down to explaining why people act in certain ways. Obviously, you've heard the recording of that Discord call that multiple people were in after the incident took place, and that was where CJ was in there, and some people took what he was saying as an admission of guilt. He said what happened was wrong.
After she said to come cuddle, who said that first? Who even brought that up? Are you saying that she initiated that whole thing?
I said what I said, and then just wait, you want to come over here? Because we were both going to go to bed, but it was just like the conversation kept going. You understand what I'm saying?
Just
okay,
to help
so
me understand that
when you shut off all the lights and you plan on going to sleep, because that's how it was.
Yeah.
We were going to go to sleep and everything like that, and everything. Like, I just said, I was just like, oh man, I thought they were going to give us 2 beds. She's like, well, do you want to come over here? It's like, that's how it was. Do you want to come over here and cuddle? So I went over there. Okay. And then we were cuddling and shit, and like what people do when they cuddle and shit, like just really, I don't know, just like touching her leg and shit, and so like.
Was she touching you back?
I guess.
With her, was she touching you back with her hand? Was she reciprocating this?
Was she doing the bump and grind?
Yeah. Anything?
Well, kind of like, you know what I mean, like kind of pushing back into me, kind of, yeah.
Okay, all right, okay, we got that going on. So then you became aroused, and then you touched her. You thought, oh, this is a consensual thing.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna
that's
go
what
ahead.
I thought.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And so then, you put your hand on her thigh, and at this point, she tells you no.
No, my hand was on her thigh a while before that. My hand was
Okay, so
always on her
where
thigh.
did she say no?
It was just like kind of like it seemed like a cute no to me. It was just like no, like it wasn't like a, you know what I mean? It was like within the same sentence, and then like it was just like, all right, yeah. Never.
And she looked at you directly and said no, or how did she say no? Not that it
No,
matters.
she wasn't looking at me directly. No.
Okay. And
We were both still cuddling, and like I was just like
Bye,
loving
Fun
on
and
stuff. You know what I
Fab.
mean?
Have a
That's
good
why
day.
if someone
Okay.
Like, it wasn't like I'm saying I didn't like force, like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't force a situation. If she was like, yeah, this is how,
Answer
like,
the goddamn question. Was it wrong or not?
I just don't fucking like that the
Answer
conversation turned the
was
way
it
it did.
wrong
I
or
don't like the way
Was
it turned.
it wrong or not? Answer the fucking question. Was
Should
it
she
wrong
have
or
drank?
not?
I probably should have left her alone when she was drinking. Yeah.
You know
probably
what?
should've.
No, answer
Yes.
the fucking
I
question.
just did answer the question. I said I
No,
should have left
was
her
it
alone when she
wrong
was
or
drinking.
not? Just say yes or
probably
no.
shouldn't have bought her alcohol.
I didn't buy her alcohol. It was just I had it there. I mean,
Regardless,
given
you're
it to her.
answering yes or no. Was it wrong?
like, it doesn't matter. I gotta
Yes,
take
it
care of the
doesn't.
situation.
It
I have to take care of
matters.
the situation.
Was it
I have to
wrong?
take care of the situation.
You know
Okay,
what?
so
You know what?
let me handle this.
Let me finish. Be a man. Admit if it was wrong or not.
Yeah. Well, apparently I can't take care of
Do you
this.
think
Okay.
it was wrong?
Should I have let her drink? No.
No.
That
Was it wrong?
And-
Was
Well,
the
well,
I'm
what-
asking if you
well,
know
as soon
what?
as you
Do
said
you
no,
think
as
your
soon as
actions
you said,
were
as
wrong?
soon as you said no, like, I should have just let it go. Sure, it was wrong.
So you think it was wrong?
I just, oh my God, see, this is how it goes, man.
You just to say one word. Yes or no.
Okay, right. I gotta go take care of this. It's been fun again.
Answer. Oh my gosh, you.
I just fucking said it. I just said it. Yes, it was wrong. Okay, whatever. It was wrong. Yes.
But one of the things he said in there, and he acknowledged the fact that Amber never once expressed or slightly said anything to do, like she never said that she was attracted or interested in him. And Masked Babe, you can hear in this clip, is pressing him on this because Amber had actually said on live streams and stuff she wasn't interested, and he had made it clear that he was interested in her, but she had never reciprocated those feelings, and Masked Babe pressed them on it, and he admitted that she never once indicated that she was interested or attracted to him.
That's what I was trying to make it clear to her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought I made it clear before she came here that she, like, I even said it in a text message, like, I would like to date you. Like, I even said that in a message. I don't know. I don't know. I
No,
guess
the
not.
answer is no to that. You just look. Now is not time for your pride. Okay, set that aside because this is a serious question. So just be honest. Did she ever at one point tell you that you were attractive or that she was attracted to you? Yes, no.
I mean, I guess not. Yeah.
All right.
But I mean, but you know what I mean? There's social cues, and I
At
just,
any point other than when you started touching her, when she was intoxicated, did she imply or say to you that she was interested in having any sort of intimate relationship with you? Yes, no.
she wasn't there for that long.
Before she came there, because you guys did this on the first night. This is when she was drunk, okay? So before she got drunk, did she, when in messages or anything, imply that she was interested in you sexually or romantically?
We didn't talk that much. That's the thing, you know.
So no. So you guys didn't talk that much, but she came to see you for 6 days in a hotel room. I'm not trying to attack you, but this just doesn't, you know.
No, you know what?
You see how it doesn't make
That
sense,
was
right?
that wasn't too smart on my idea, on my part. No.
And how important do you think that fact is to all of this?
It's very important, actually. The fact that she never gave consent, and the fact that it is documented that she actually said no and he acknowledges it, is enough for a prosecution. I'm so surprised at the video where that's made abundantly clear that nothing has been done. Clearly the police have not seen
He
this.
claims that he gave these recordings of her claiming that it wasn't rape and that she was going to threaten to tell people that she had raped him. And he says that those tapes that he gave over to the police are what closed down the case. He says that's the reason the case was shut down, because they believed that was sufficient evidence to clear his name.
Well, and to that I respond, we've never seen any documentation, we've never seen any paperwork. There would be something that states that.
The situation, as mentioned before, is one that has caused a great divide between all people. Many people believe that Amber was lying, and they will point to events in her past to help solidify this argument. But mostly this comes from the recordings that RSN has released. But on the flip many people do still believe that the evidence against him is very, very damning. He agreed with her story when she told it that she had said no twice before they had sex, and on a Discord call with others after the fact, he admits that he thought it was wrong and that he regretted having sex with her. To many people, that alone was an admission of guilt. But the RSN story does not end there.
Because I believe he did rape her. I believe that fully. It's still hard for me to talk about.
I bought him a Chromebook. I got him a Valentine's Day present. I got him birthday presents.
We'll just pin this on Jilly. So that you can prove your loyalty to him, almost like you're in a cult.
You kind of set this up for yourself. I thought you were going to explain the situation. You didn't tell me you were going to show nudes. He's like, yeah, I did, and you told me to.
Do you guys want to see the things that people sent me? The nudes? Oh, check it out. More tush right here. More rude. Doing more bullshit like that. Woo! Look at that. I'm done. And if you fucking assholes keep fucking disliking these videos and talking shit, I am going to continue to do this.
And that's the end of that one. What'd y'all think?
Oh, that was crazy.
There's a part 2 and a part 3 to that.
So I just wanted to say, is anyone shocked that Chantal is taking the scumbag man's side without doing any investigation? Just
Nope.
It's like, yeah. And number 2, I'd like to point out, it's because of people like Chantal that women aren't believed. If SA claims they're not a fucking weapon to use against men. If you say these things, you need to be telling the truth. You just, Chantal disgusts me on so many levels right now. Blech.
All of that, as far as, I know a lot of confusion was going on in the chat about, age and submission and was she drunk and all of that. I hate to say this because this is something that seems to always guard women never to come forward. Doesn't matter how old she was, doesn't matter if she was drunk or not. The whole point of that is he preyed on her, period, point blank. That whole interview, he was leading her. If you know anything about, law, he was leading her, but it's not rape, right? That's not what you said, right?
Yeah.
Like,
no, he knew. And
yeah.
The way he did that, my opinion is he's somebody that's had a few rounds with cops. He knows how cops think. He knows the questioning, and it's like, yeah, dude's been in the system and he knows. And if there's any men in the chat, I'll just tell you, women are raised to be people pleasers. No doesn't mean no. Or even if you said no after the fact, well, you don't want to make it worse. So you will just say what you need to say and go back, because it's so much easier to just go back to being happy and nice, because that wasn't really that terrible. That didn't really happen. That's so common. It's, but yeah, dude's a total scumbag. And Chantal, yeah, I just hope she keeps filming her downfall, because she's associating with this scumbag. That says all I need to know about her.
And you're talking about someone who's already been damaged, okay? So while something is happening, your processes are not with you, okay? You're not in your mind. You are somewhere else. And when it was over, I'm pretty sure, because she said she sounded more angry at herself because she kept saying that.
Yep. Hey,
it wasn't. Yeah.
Willie Rott, this is great Grebo. He's asking who is the boot.
That's great Grebo. Say my name.
You like a boot, Willie?
Actually, that's a Converse, but hey.
It's a Chuck E. T.
Exactly. You're not in your right mind. You're not even processing what's going on. Okay. And when it was over, I'm sure a lot of realizations happened. Plus, she's in a place she knows no one. Okay.
Yep.
She flew out to him, unfortunately. And even though her other ideals were screwed up, because Onision is another POS.
Yeah, so real quick, Willie, right? Chantal has also associated with NEGs and with this RSN.
Yep.
No, go on, Carly. I'm just
No.
answering questions
You're
from
right.
chat.
No. Negs, RSN, Nadar. I mean, I'm sure there's more. Karate Joe, DLF. You can garner from all of these people that she surrounds herself with, or she will at some point excuse, because this, people aren't bad just because they're not bad people. They do bad things, and that's how we're supposed to look at her too, essentially. But
yeah.
As far as all of this is concerned, it does go on. The second one is kind of like repetitive of the first. And tonight I have to watch the third. But this guy wanted nothing but attention and clout. And I mean, it's unfortunate in this day and age, again, that we keep saying that like it's water, like clout is like, oh, they just want clout. Sometimes that clout is dangerous. You know what I'm saying? This guy was feeding something, his ego or whatever the case may be. He did it to multiple.
Did you hear what she said? Well, we had to go to the clinic. Oh, because he's on. The thing is when she said it, he has to go to the clinic, and he was already admitted to having a heroin addiction. The clinic was probably a methadone clinic. So he was probably, if you're on methadone and then you're drinking on top of that, like his ability to give two F's about anybody else was severely impaired. He obviously did not care. He wanted what he wanted, and you could see, and just from my opinion, you could see drug addicts can be, and all people can be very manipulative, but drug addicts have a special way of viewing things in their mind because their brain is, you're drug addled and twisting narratives. So you saw how, like, everybody saw how he kept trying to twist the narrative so that, semantically she would say what he wanted to say, so he could turn around in his mind and say, see, it wasn't a big deal. It was addict manipulation 101. It was predator manipulation 101. This dude.
Yeah.
He's a scumbag.
There's also a clip of him in the second part of this documentary where he left his live on as he's making a phone call to his drug dealer. Okay. He has no sense. There's no like common sense to this guy, and everything's explained away. And, that's not what happened. Or even his moderator, whoever else was up there, was like, oh, you left the live going. He's like, that's okay. They all know. Like, dude. Seriously, how they get under the radar is beyond me. How they don't even go to jail for any of this is beyond me. But I'll tell you something now, guys, and Dani, beware of this too. Whoever is showing this video, he's been making his rounds in people's side chats. Okay? Because he was harassing Mrs. Fields yesterday before the live even started. And
all you have to do is block him from chat. What's he gonna do?
No, but I'm just saying, it's amazing how these people, because of Chantal, come out of clear nowhere, right? They become 5 minutes of fame because they get involved with her. And then you look into their past and you see what they're capable of and why she's even bothering with them in the first place. And you find out these horrendous things. And when good people like this community, like us, are watching and seeing what's really going on, then they get panicky. And they start trying to be like, intimidating. Like, if you show this and I'll do that and this, that, and the other thing. So I'm just saying.
Yeah, Chantal's whole community, man. It's just, it's trolls and losers. And it's like water seeks its own level. Chantal is, I will say this again, I don't think Chantal is a good person. I don't think Chantal has ever been a decent human being. I think she used to be much better at faking, caring about other people. But realistically, I think Chantal's showing her entire ass to the world. We're seeing who she is, and she's surrounding herself with, like my dad always said, water seeks its own level. So her being surrounded by people like this, it does not surprise me. She's a scumbag. So all I could do is sit here and I'm just eagerly awaiting the inevitable downfall. Like, she'll probably still get enough views because there's enough losers out there that, they need to feel loved by some narcissistic, and like, okay, I'm not diagnosing anybody, and no, I'm not saying she's actually narcissistic. I'm just using a word, but some self-centered loser like Chantal, she'll always have a core following because sadly there's this percentage of the human population that are all like her. But the thing is her channel is dying, and so if we just sit here patiently, we can pick and choose and watch the happy parts, and warn and serve as a warning to the new people that come to her channel that show up, bright-eyed and bushy-tail. There's people like us. If you keep putting out the information, hopefully these bright-eyed and bushy-tailed people realize these are not good people. Don't believe what you're being told. Come hang out with us and smack talk over here.
Mm-hmm.
Because she is. She's giving attention to scumbags. But this guy right here, I would almost put money on it. Conspiracy theory over here is he's going to get comfortable. Because he's feeling like a big man right now. He's getting attention from somebody with 90,000 followers, and he's getting all these views. He's going to embolden himself, and predators like this, they don't stop. He's going to get himself in another situation, unfortunately for the woman. And hopefully, if the YouTube community keeps making enough noise, that when he tries to prey on another woman, he will get in trouble. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, if he's talking to an underage girl, or just, or if nothing else, streams like this, when people can find them, it serves as a warning. If somebody's thinking about, oh, maybe I will fly out and collab with him, and you see a few videos like this, if you have half a brain in your head, you'd be like, or maybe not. Unfortunately, it seems like he likes young girls because young girls are so much more malleable. They want women are raised to be people pleasers. In general. Sorry, that was a long ramble, and I didn't really even say
No,
anything.
no,
That's okay.
That's true. And the other thing is, you got to consider MFW's there.
No, she's a
position
loser.
in there. She's looking to have someone put her up there. Who knows what's going on with behind the scenes with that? Because I'm sorry, why would you allow her to essentially take over your channel? Because let's face it, when MFW talks, she talks over everybody.
Yeah.
And that to me is another thing that I wish Foodie would have shut her mouth around the time when she lost her channel. She's like, well, MFW lost her channel, she got it back. I'm like, oh, that's really smart to collab with that one, because that one's no better. These are not good people. Bottom line, however you want to sanction it, however you want to view it. These are not good people. She keeps aligning herself with, and when anyone feels bad for her, I want them to be reminded of why, because this is what she enjoys. This is what she supports, and it goes far back to Karate Joe. Who knows what it was before that, and DLF and all these other people. I mean, just look at Nadar, and now this.
Yeah, it's I don't know. Just it's like so many losers getting attention. I don't understand it, because I can guarantee, like, back when I was in high school, none of these people would have survived school in the 80s. I'll just say that. Like, you behaved that way, you were going to get your teeth knocked into next week. So like Chantal, Naddy, they're all talk on these streams. At RSN, he preys on people online, but these are the kind of dirtbags that don't do well in real life with real people, because their inability to fit in with society becomes painfully obvious. And this is off on a tangent, but that's the bad thing about the internet nowadays, is it's this fairly new space where predators and creeps and losers, it's so much easier for them to be what they aren't. You know what I mean? They're not good people. They're not productive members of society. They're not nice. They're predatory, creepy, lazy, Chantal's case, gluttonous, stupid, envious, all the deadly sins. And it allows them, but the beauty of it is eventually the truth comes to light. and that's just where streams like this, like, I know this topic is dark, and I'm so sorry if there's anybody in chat that has been through this and stuff, but it's part of life, man. You just got to keep talking about this stuff. Your past doesn't define you. You have chats with friends about things like this, and you just keep putting the truth out there, and eventually scumbags like Chantal and RSN and MFW's lost her channel permanently. Eventually karma will come around and slap these people upside their faces. You just can't be afraid to chat about this stuff and call a spade. And number two, come for me in chat if you want. I have zero empathy for Chantal at this point. I am actively rooting for her downfall, and I'm just praying the camera's falling. The camera's filming. I just want to see it. I want to see the crazy crackhead wedding. I want to see the CRA, the Canadian Revenue Authority, show up and freeze her bank account. I want to see the eviction. I'm invested. And I don't even feel bad about it. I really don't.
Does anybody know what happened to Sam? Sam is around. He just needed kind of a break.
Sam? Which one? Sam who? What happened to Sam?
You remember Sam?
Yeah.
He just hasn't been around. He just needed a break. But he pops in here and there.
Yeah. And see, I guess that's what makes me kind of a weirdo is like I keep saying is I found Chantal when she was a tiny channel, and it was by accident because I go searching for small, tiny channels looking for, odd people. And I found her, and I'm like, oh, and I just it's like I saw into her soul, and I was like, oh, I know where this is going. And then the second she had that first video and it blew up and it went viral, and then she started getting views and subscribers, I was like, oh, here we go. And it was like, I knew at that point, this train is going to wreck. And I just sat down with my lawn chair and my popcorn and started watching. And I just want to see it through. Call me terrible, but I don't feel bad. It's just shocking, though. I think at this point she is less able, it really seems like she's not able to get large groups of VI idiots. Or I'm just going to say VIB. She's not no longer able to get large groups, like fresh new crops in to support her the way she used to even 6 months ago. Wouldn't you agree that she has damaged her brand so much that if you even search for her in YouTube, you will see 10 videos slamming her before you can even find her? Would you agree? It seems like she's not able to bring in the nice people the way she used to. It's trolls and suckers.
Yep.
Well,
that's why she keeps saying, I miss the VIBs. I miss the VIBs.
Yeah.
I was wondering if you caught that, Dani, because she specifically said orange chicken and Annie. I'm like, Annie, the one you abuse?
Because she misses them because they were true. You know what I mean? They called her out on her BS, but they actually cared about her.
Yep.
And she treated them like crap and booted them around.
Yeah. And now what she has is sycophants and trolls. There's not really anybody. She's got Sofa King, who still bosses around. She's got 2 or 3 people she can have an actual conversation with that she's comfortable, and the rest are just sycophants or trolls. She doesn't really have a community anymore. It's the difference between joining a knitting club versus trying to find the group you're going to hang out with in the prison yard. None of it's fun, but okay, I'll hang out with you because you're the least terrible. Is kind of what her chat is at this point.
BC, you mean the one from yesterday? We showed that in yesterday's stream. The one where she went on yesterday morning.
Showing the live earlier with RSN, and that live the live that RSN literally just had running as a live that had 207 people watching. It was a live premiere, but that was not a live video. That video, I believe, that where Foodie was on his panel is actually from I'm going to guess Mother's Day 3 days ago or 4 days ago. That was the outfit she had on. He said, oh, have fun with your family and stuff. So the live he streamed might have been a live premiere, but it was not a live from today, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Right, V. I saw a comment somewhere yesterday basically saying, encouraging her to eat and saying something, to the lines of, I just want to be here for it when, your heart explodes or something like that. But I mean, there's no reason to wish death upon somebody,
Yeah.
like,
And can I say that too? Like, as much as I dislike Chantal and I'm here for the train wreck, I find it vile and disgusting to wish actual, like, unaliving or, you know what I mean, on somebody else. That's just gross. Like, when I say I'm here for the train wreck, I want to see the outbursts and the rage and the anger and the confusion.
Same. Yep.
Yeah,
But
no one wants to see
It all
her. Yeah,
die.
no one
That's
wants to
disgusting.
see that. You see, but that's what I'm saying. That there are people that get away with saying things like that. Right now, it doesn't benefit her to have her members only because a lot of those members really don't care. There are a lot of newer names and a lot of trolling names. A lot
It's
of them are
gross.
trolling names. It is, but she sits there and she cackles after it. She encourages it because it's something that that's keeping her being paid. But she kept it to open chat, which 91.0 of her subscribers would be involved in because they don't want to pay her. She would get more what would be considered as views, but she wouldn't be able to stand it because these people would do nothing but troll her. But for me, it's like, what's the difference now,
Yep. Well, but the beauty is, like, literally pre-Cuba rage and pre-Cuba rage, she could turn her camera on and easily make $200, $300, or $400 in super chats. And since then, like, if she, the grand total sum, like, if she gets a maximum of $37 pre-tax, gross in super chats. And so, like, this is a 100-fold decrease in her income. And so she was bragging, was it yesterday, that she had 165 people on her OnlyFans. Well, her OnlyFans is $9.99. You do the math, that's what, $1,640 minus the 20% OnlyFans, which is $330. So, like, she's making like $1,350 a month on OnlyFans. That is a far cry less than what she's used to making. And so let's say she's making $1,400 on OnlyFans, and let's say with her channel streams and whatever's going on, she's pulling another $3,000 or $4,000 from her views and the ads. Her super chats are maybe adding up at this point to maybe $800 take home for the month. I mean, so my point is her income has more than halved itself in literally a month, and it's not sunk in. But I found it very telling that, she was got her $7 coffee. I think it was yesterday or day before yesterday. It was all happy and Beeze, and then she came on at night and started listing all the bills she has to pay. And it used to cost $60 to fill my car, but now it's $100. And all of a sudden, I think reality is setting in. And, like, I just want her to keep filming because she is doing nothing to make this situation better. She is actively killing her channel and making her financial let's just say her fiduciary responsibility to her channel has not been met. I'll just stop my rant with that. She is actively killing her own brand, like a dumbass.
Yeah.
She
could be
at some point. What was I gonna say? Oh, well, as far as like the money situation, I mean, we all are noticing it because if you notice now, it's like there's more cooking at home. God help us. There's
if you could call that cooking.
Yeah,
Good Lord.
exactly.
Did
That
you
was
see
a
her
tragedy.
Did you see her manhandle that onion? And
Yes.
then she kept picking the hair and the cat's walking across the counter. Like, can I just tell everybody in chat, this is why I do not eat at potluck. I don't care how nice Gladys is at work. F you, Gladys. I'm not eating your meatloaf. It's disgusting. You don't know. You don't know.
Nashville is still around. Orange Chicken isn't around. I know Nashy goes in there. I've seen him go in there every now and again, but the other one's not around anymore. I don't think so.
Oh, there was Purple Glitter. Even Accountable Beauty's tapped out. Annie P. There's just been so many.
The only OG I see still hanging around is that Miss Holly, and of course, the Trinity.
See, and I just don't remember Miss Holly. I mean, she's been around for a while, but I guess she just doesn't stick in my brain. But to be honest, I don't watch Chantal's chat. I don't watch Chantal's streams directly usually, unless I'm streaming them in Dani's Discord server. So I 9 times out of 10, I just don't bother with her chat because it's just a bunch of inane BS,
Oh, now I remember what I said.
superfluous.
When you said she should film, Grebo, she doesn't even bother to do that. She doesn't even bother to make content like the Beezer show. She's been missing out with the last 2 weeks of it now. She doesn't bother with it.
Yeah, she hasn't touched her Twitch channel so she has her Twitch channel set to subscriber only, and she hasn't touched her Twitch channel in over a month. She's joking about her OnlyFans, but I can guarantee you she had more than 165 people when she started that, so that's slowly dying because it's just like, why pay for it when, after her little fupa flash, say hello to my little friend, and with the googly, I don't know who it was that put the googly eyes on the fupa flash, but oh my God. I have that as the desktop on my iPad right here. Like, actively, I'm disgusting. But my point is why would somebody pay money to see exactly what we can already see on YouTube? Because it's about as provocative as the flashes we get on here. So yeah, she's so lazy, and it's just I just hope she keeps streaming. I know I keep saying that, but I want to see the crackhead wedding. I want to see the crackhead wedding. I do. It would make it more interesting.
And all that talk about her sleeping on Twitch, she didn't do it, right?
No.
No.
Well, probably yeah. Realistically, it's probably because she doesn't have that many subscribers. She's made her channel subscriber only, and like, nobody is going to pay money to go watch. I mean, well, no, I'm not going to say nobody. There's always going to be those morons that are going to, but yeah, but fighting with strangers. But yeah, overall, nobody. So she needs to make her channel where it's an open viewing thing, or just, it's not going to work out for her. But either way, she is murdering her channel. I just hope she comes on today and starts streaming. It'll be interesting to see if she does bother to come on and try to, you know what I mean, do anything. I don't think she will if she's her Nadar.
She wants her privacy right now, Grebo. Didn't you hear her? She's going on her little trip. She wants her privacy.
That trip sure came out of nowhere, because did anybody hear her mention a trip at all? Because if it had been planned, we would have heard about it. So this is all very last minute.
I didn't hear anything about it till this morning.
Right. Yeah. So to recap, Chantal is a horrible human being. She hangs out with horrible people, and her channel's dying. There we go. Summary. Let's see. I missed a stream.
A lot of heavy opinions there, Willie.
What? Let me pull up. I have to look at chat on my phone. Yeah, Chantal is the queen of impulsivity, and I don't know how it is in Canada. Some places make it really easy to impulsively get married, and some don't. Because let me say, in the Florida Keys, you could, I don't know, get drunk and wake up married. Not saying that from personal experience. I'm just saying, very easy to do. They make it so it's not that hard to find a place to marry you.
I don't know if I believe it or not.
Yeah, I can see, it never occurred to me until Dani said, well, if she gets married to him, they can't make her testify. I'm like, that makes so much sense. I mean, just, because she's been so stressed out about this legal stuff. And Chantal, remember correctly, she was actually kind of providing an alibi for Nadar as far as like how long he was there and how it wasn't possible and how May's story didn't make sense. And so if she is being dragged into this, if there is a case going on or or anything to do with Nadar, or maybe her line of lies, maybe the Crown picked that up. If she's married to him, she can legally refuse to offer and not get cited for contempt of court. And also, if they're married, it builds a stronger case for the Crown to drop said gag order or whatever. You know what I mean?
Hey, Grubo, is there actually a court date? Is that May something like accurate?
Well, so I don't know. Dr. What's his name? Monty heard it from a fairly reliable source. So Monty is actually going to go to the Gatineau courthouse and check out May 17th. He's going to go. So supposedly something's going on next Tuesday. That's all we know. So Monty's going to make the 4-hour drive and take one for the team. So, but I can't remember. It was Dr. Somebody pretty reliable said that there was a court date May 17th. I just, off the top of my head, I can't remember their name. But Monty seemed to think there was something to it. So,
Yeah, that's what I thought so too. That I didn't know if it was actual, because you know what would make sense is if she's going on her little hiatus, that they go and they do one of these quickie marriage things, and then Tuesday she accompanies him or shows up in court.
Yep. Oh, Dr. Agathon. Dr. Agathon is the one that said it. So, yeah. And Chalmaine says, next Tuesday I am having tacos for lunch. Well, if this court protection order gets dropped, I think Nadar will be having tacos for lunch too next Tuesday. With lots of feta cheese. So, yeah. And Monty's going to stream. So, like, I don't know. I suppose we could start a betting pool, Dani. Like, you know what I mean? Like an hour by hour betting pool. What's going to happen? Or like, when are these two crack-a-lackin' crazies going to show up married?
Right.
Mm-hmm. I just thought the only reason I don't see, I can see Nadar doing it for manipulative reasons, but the thing is Chantal hears what she wants to hear. So, like, has McStabby actually even brought this up with her, or is this her interpreting the conversation the way she wants? Because we know for a fact what people say and what Chantal reports. Nary the two shall meet,
Right.
Because she's delusional.
Well, he'll do the same thing as he does with her with everything else. He'll use her for what he needs her for, and will appropriately dump when it's all over.
Yeah. Yeah, a marriage of convenience. It's like, I don't think people understand that it's super easy to get into a marriage. It is not easy to get out of one, even if it was a bullshit marriage of convenience. So, and especially like I have a friend that back when we were in college, she married somebody. It was literally a marriage of convenience because their student visa, and it was their kids and stuff. But then it took her like 15 years to track him because he disappeared, and she needed to find him because the state she lived in, they got married in. So she had to spend a lot of money and time tracking this person down to get a legal divorce, and it cost her so much money to do. So I'm just getting married just to get married. And if Chantal thinks getting married means he's not going to leave you, I've got a bridge to sell you. Ring don't plug a hole, Chantal. I'll just say that, it's not going to fix anything.
Well, their marriage license is public in Canada. What do you think, Chantal?
Is what? Can our
marriage licenses public in Canada?
I don't know. Let me ask my friend Google. Uno momento. So, because here in the United States, man, you can find anything.
Mm-hmm.
Licenses public in Canada. 1944 marriage records. No, I don't want to search for Canadian marriage records. Public record. Let's see. I'm asking a question and I'm getting a lot of ads. Marriage bonds and licenses. So let's see what this is actually from. It looks like this is.
Rue was saying only members of the family can request it.
Yeah, this isn't a thing. And it's saying something about marriage bonds versus. Yeah, that's it's kind of looking that way. Yeah, that's. Marriages are recorded in a civil registration and or in parish registers, church records. So Canadian database. I'm going to guess that like the way to find out, a lot of people, you could probably go to a church and look into a church records easier than you could look at the government ones. But yeah, it's not saying, but if Rue says that, if Rue lives in Canada and says you need ID, then let's see. Because according to this is a Canadian web. It says marriages are recorded in civil registration and or in parish registers and church records. Our birth, marriages, and death records in Canada. Let's see. But it's not. Yeah, of course they're recorded there, but. Oh, okay. Here's one. How to get a copy of an Ontario certificate, marriage certificate. This is the Ontario website. A marriage certificate is a document containing the details. Okay, I know what you can use it for. How do you get it? What you need. A marriage certificate is a record of marriage. It lists the dates and place of the marriage and names of the people who are married. A record of solemnization of marriage is not the same. Before you can get a marriage certificate, your marriage needs to be registered. If you're who can order a marriage certificate? Only the married couple can apply for a certified copy of the marriage registration, unless a court order allows another person to get it. And just like they said. It says if one of the parties in the marriage is deceased, the surviving party, the next of kin, including the parents of either party, children of the married couple, blah, 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 or an authorized representative may apply for the certified copy. Extended next of kin relationships are aunts, uncles, first cousins, grandchildren, legally authorized representatives. So yeah, basically you have to be family. Or you have to be the person, and that's the only way you're going to get a copy of it from the Canadian government. And it's really cheap compared to here, too. Wow. Super cheap. So, yeah, this was just a very long way for me to confirm what Rue already told us. Is like, no, you can't get it. But it's still good to get the facts, though. So, yeah. Wow. Something happened in chat that I missed.
Well, there's a misconception that we said that we don't wish death on her and that she should do well. I didn't say that. I'm not even speaking about doing well. I have nothing to say about her doing well, not doing well, but I would not wish unaliving or death on a person. That's me.
Yeah.
You murdered somebody, or you're that kind of a person. Then yeah.
Yeah, it's just terrible to wish unaliving on anybody. I mean, it's like I do not like Chantal. I fundamentally cannot stand her as a human being, and I would not walk across the street to spit on her. But to wish unaliving, that's just some next level terrible. That's like, come on. Because she's still loved. There's people in her family who love her and unfortunately are affected by her bad decisions, which makes me feel very, very sad for them. Can you imagine having a daughter like this or a sister?
No.
Yeah, it would suck.
Yeah, I don't try to sway anybody's opinion one way or the other. Like I said, as far as people liking her, disliking her, that's on them.
For me personally, I just say look at all of the elements in the situation before, moving forward with, putting more of your energy or your money into it. And that's how I try to say, things in the public eye anyway. Privately, hell no.
Do any of the Canadian provinces, maybe Rue knows, do any of the Canadian provinces, are they community property provinces? Because some states in the United States, if you get married, it's community property, baby. So unless you have a prenup, what's yours is his and what's his is yours. So I'm just curious how it runs in north of the border. And I know like in the province she's in Ontario or in Quebec. Does anybody know?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, like Chow says, she's more entertaining alive than unalive. Exactly. Like, I'm invested. I'm going to assume Dani and Collie, we're all invested at this point. We want, like, what would make me most happy is just like an epic, just and I want her to go back to the rages because those are just funny. And I'm really hoping for the Canadian Revenue Authority to show up sooner rather than later. Buddha who also lives in Canada, has went over exactly what will happen when the CRA finally does clamp down on her. And so I just hope she keeps streaming.
Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, I'd rather see consequences than anything else, honestly, as far as what you've been doing, yeah.
Yes, it'll be, and I honestly believe if, let's just say there is a crackhead wedding, that will be a consequence for Chantal, regardless of what she thinks. That will be a consequence.
Huge
it will.
Consequence.
Yeah. And if they get married, I'm like, in Canada, is it the same in the US where they can go in and start pulling money from her bank account to pay off his fines, stuff like that?
I would think so, but I don't know the laws out there in Canada.
Yeah, or like, does he suddenly become,
heir to the throne?
Well, yeah, like he now owes her back taxes. Like I said, I'm not a lawyer, but getting married, like I said, if it is so she doesn't have to testify against him or stuff, or God only knows what she's told the Crown so that she can stop talking so she doesn't come across having to perjure herself. Like, yeah, that's the stuff I'm here for. So, yeah. I'm on my, 5th cup of coffee now, too. So a little jacked up on caffeine. Sorry, guys.
It's all right, Grebo. It's been a couple of days.
Yeah. So, any thoughts, Dani?
Not really. Sorry, guys. I got bombarded here. I'm probably going to end this for now, but we might come back later when I have more time to be with it with you guys.
Wait.
So Penny, I thank you.
Penny
both.
Just said Nadar just made a short saying they were touring something called the Oratory. Oh, so
right,
anyway, sorry, Dani, go on.
That's all right. I want to go look.
And remember somebody earlier said, yes, because I Googled it, and it's like, yeah, an oratory is a small chapel, but apparently there's a famous one in Montreal or somewhere. It's a landmark. Maybe it was Rue. Somebody said it was a landmark. Oh, Penny Lane says he made the video a few days ago and said he was touring it this week.
Yeah, that's how we first heard about it.
Oh.
And there's why your trip happened so quickly.
Right.
Like, oh. He didn't put this together, no way.
No. Is that it? It keeps going over and over?
Yeah.
It's just short.
We are.
It's a really short.
So.
And who was having internet issues the other day on their live?
Exactly.
The scumbaggery.
Does anybody, is anybody though? I mean, these two honestly think they're the smartest cats in the room, and it's like Dumb and Dumber. Just like, oh my God, it's painful.
All right, guys, I'm gonna get off of here. Maybe we'll come back later, go over some more
BC
stuff.
it doesn't even open until June.
What?
The oratory.
Oh, because I know we do still have we have Nadar videos, don't we, Denise?
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe later on we can come back when her and I both are able to focus a little bit more. Things started happening around the house, so I've been kind of.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I rambled on. Like I said,
no, I'm thankful for you too, because Denise and I were both preoccupied, and so you guys kept it going. So thank you so much.
Thank you again, Dani, as always.
I will see you guys later on today.
All right.
All right. Love y'all. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, everybody have a good day. Bye.